The world always changes, but one thing is still the same. Even the strongest pass through Oz Gate. So when you fight, fight with honor, because cowards die forgotten, and we wait for you. On the other side.
When will you pass through?
Hello, and welcome to
Howdy.
Shadows of Archonia. My name is Steve Boshier, and I will be your game master for the evening. This is our weekly Worlds Without Number live stream campaign. Woo, there's Carlos.
Hi, Carlos.
Carlos, you can't wait to see what we just argued about.
Yeah,
All
man.
right. We'll be up tomorrow on Patreon.
I can't wait for you to see it.
Go ahead and introduce yourselves, guys.
Alan and I only play 10 games.
Boo! Boo!
And I'm playing Eddie Bones tonight.
Hello, I'm Yuri. I am playing Captain Sally, One-Eye the Warrior, also playing 10 out of 10.
Was it hard not to say Admiral?
So hard, so hard. I got demoted.
You're an admiral in our hearts.
Steve was tired of all the big fleet.
Howdy, howdy. My name is Max. I'm playing Corinthian Briar.
How do you do?
How do
that?
you do? Who is that?
That,
Corinthian Briar.
I'm Sarah. I'm playing Teacher, the true AI. Who's that?
OpenAI.
OpenAI, ChatGPT.
Chat, yeah.
The funny thing is, Max actually is a teacher,
We might.
and Sarah actually is a Briar.
I am.
Wow.
There you go. Roles reversed.
I am actually wise expert.
And to figure out Teacher's secret, check in for episode 200 of this series.
Ah, yes.
Teacher's big secret, episode 200.
It's not that big. It's right there. It's right here.
By that time, you guys will all have spider powers.
Spider
powers.
Well, that kind of
All right,
spider.
here
I
is
thought
our-
bringing in Wolf or something.
Here,
That's what my mind went to.
Yeah.
here is the content warning for the night. This is a dark fantasy show intended for adults. If you are troubled by things like violence, descriptions of violence, sexual content, adult language, etc., etc.,
Get the fuck out of here.
then politely, please mind your step as
Yeah.
you get the fuck out
Mind
of
your
here.
step.
All
Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, don't let the.
Love
This
you.
We love you.
Don't let
Feeling
the.
No,
like
we
this
don't.
might be an unexpected consequence of 15 minutes of arguing.
Yeah,
immediately
yeah, we're
before.
hot-blooded right
Yeah,
now.
we're hot blooded right now.
Second
Probably
scene.
coming in with some high energy here. See.
No, this gets the energy up. I like the 15 minutes of arguing.
Pretty good.
Yeah, so all of the music in our intro was licensed from motionarray.com, as is most or all of the music you'll hear during the show. All of the character art in the intro is by myself. I work in Daz Studio with licensed products. And all of the character art in front of our players right now is by me. So if you would like me to work on your stuff, hit me up. Let's talk about it. Let's see. We have a Patreon, as I mentioned a few minutes ago. You can check that out. Patreon.com/Shadows of Archonia. If you're watching us on Twitch, be aware we have a YouTube channel where we are also streaming live right now, and all the back episodes live forever. And if you're on YouTube, go check out our Twitch. And if you're watching on either platform and you're not subscribed, do that, please. We enjoy it. We have a Discord you can join. We're all in there. We hang out. We talk. A lot of it is me and Alan posting the same random crap over and over again.
You'll miss me when I'm gone.
Every now and again, I pop up with a woohoo!
Usually Alan posts 4 videos and then I come in with, I don't like this one. And then he's like, what? And then it starts over again.
And then we look forward to the next argument that's exclusive on Patreon. That you
Patreon.
can watch right
Yes,
now.
yes.
You know.
Let's not bill it as the argument show. We might chill out next week.
It's called
It's shooting the
Arguments.
breeze.
It's called
shooting the breeze.
Pre-game. It's for
Shooting the
patrons
breeze,
only.
yeah.
It's the 15 minutes right before we go live on Friday night. So that's it for now. We have a throne wish list. Nobody ever has visited it, I don't think, but you can buy us gear to help with the stream. So thanks for that. Now we return to the world of Archonia, where we last left off with our gang here aboard their vessel, the Wayfarer, high in the sky. Now, Corinthian Briar and Eddie Bones had both had a vision of a birdman, a heavily injured, blue-feathered birdman, crashing into the deck of their flying vessel.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Right at the end,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah, and then at the end of the episode, that's what happened. Where'd I put him? There he is.
Oh, man. If this character is what I think it is.
Who do you think it is?
My destiny.
Shout out. Can't remember her name right now.
Rue?
Rue.
Rue. No, that's not Rue. I forgot about that. I was trying to think of
I didn't
any
forget about
bird
it.
character that you did. No, Rue was red.
Well, I didn't know the color of this character.
Didn't I just say it?
Blue.
Blue. It's blue.
Oh.
It was said. It was said last week.
It was?
Bluebird.
Also just now.
And just now.
You're wrong!
I'll have to look at the tapes.
Well, okay, we got to start the pre-show over.
Yeah,
Give
yeah.
me some more.
10 out of 10 games.
Yep, doing great, everybody.
All right. Let's go to the tabletop camera to see what's going on. We got the sky. Oh, let's get that box of flight stands out of the way. We won't need that for any reason.
So where did...
So he has crashed into... Where's my laser? Oh. Yeah, pretty much right where you just picked him up from, actually.
In the middle of the
all
ship.
right,
Right there
Oh.
is where he lands.
I have fallen.
Can you see?
down he
Right there is where
goes.
he
Yep.
lands. All right. Yeah, that was actually set up on purpose where it was way back on the shelf out there.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
But, so you just wanted a wide shot of the
I
ship?
want a wide shot for now.
Okay.
It's fine if you want to move it in. Obviously, we don't need the wide shot this second. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. But yeah, that's where he is. Where are you guys?
Well,
We
since-
had just come out from...
Since me and
You guys
Correct.
saw.
Corinthian have seen this happen, I assume we're both on the ship ready for it to happen.
No, Corinthians saw it from a sort of third-person perspective. You can
Yeah.
be wherever. You saw
Right.
it from your own perspective, and I described you being basically like, whoa.
Wow, that was cool.
Ooh,
Forgot that
disco.
does
That was really cool.
Disco.
I forgot that does that. I described you as being like right there.
Okay.
I want to be the first thing this bird person sees. So I'm gonna try to be like near its head as it like.
You have the ability to stand there in advance because you saw where it's going to hit.
Yep.
I mean, do you want us... Did you think you and me probably discuss what our action's going to be?
I don't know
before
what you
this happened?
saw. So
No,
if
no,
you-
because we had a lot of time
You
to
had
discuss.
almost a full day to discuss it in
Yeah.
between.
No, I assumed after you did your vision and we were in the same plot, I discussed how my ability worked, and you probably discussed how your ability worked. and I was going to say what the plan was.
I did not discuss how my ability works, but thank you for telling me how your ability works. And I wasn't doing the vision for you, so I don't discuss a client's business with
You were doing
other
it for
people.
Sally, right?
I was doing it for Sally, so
Yeah.
I tell you what I see.
Oh, so I guess right,
Admiral,
Conlito, I want
yes.
to ask you if the person you see, if the vision is accurate, do you know if the person will be friend or foe?
You don't know. You saw the event up until he hits the deck.
Yeah. Did
If anything, I do believe that this person is clumsy, which I know was a poor joke from the situation at hand, but in terms of their personage, I don't quite know.
And you don't know why he would suddenly fall. A flying bird person would suddenly lose their ability to fly and fly onto our deck. That they might be chased or running away.
You do know that because you could see the person was injured. Bleeding, I said.
And do you know how long or when this will happen?
You asked me specifically about the ship and the situations that will occur upon it, so nothing in regards to what this individual has been through, just about the events that will occur on your ship.
Well, thank you for telling me. I will have the crew be prepared and ready that there might be possible unfriendlies.
Yeah. So, that being the case, everyone's ready?
I would assume so. I'll be on deck. I don't know exactly when. Do you, Eddie, mention at all?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
probably come to you and I talk to you about what I saw, and it's probably very close to what Corinthian?
Brother Briar.
Brother Briar. Probably close to what Brother Briar said. And I said, if you like, I can see if this person is friendly or foe right when he lands.
That'd be much appreciated, Eddie Bones. I also think if he's injured, then what injured him?
Well, it will probably be the fall.
Do I know
But
Do I
why
know-
would a bird fall onto my ship
the
if they can fly?
area, or I mean, I saw the bird person, but did I see the wound?
Yeah, there were many wounds.
Many
This looked like a person who had been in a fight.
arrows, sword, bruises from fists.
Bruises wouldn't be visible under feathers.
Fair.
But you saw blood. You just saw blood from many sources.
Fair.
Right.
Right.
So, possible flying threat to my ship.
while you two are talking, I'm going to come on over to you. It's like, are there many bird people in this area? I
You
can't
have
say that I've met.
never heard of one.
Yeah. While I've never heard of them specifically, I can only. Nothing surprises me quite anymore. This world is a field of mysteries, all waiting to be unraveled.
A field of
Interesting.
I've never heard of a bird person either, teacher, and I guess you haven't either then.
No, not at all.
Well, then something to look forward to and prepare.
I'm going to go look in the library, and I'm going to go back to the study.
Okay. The laboratory isn't really a library.
Oh,
There
okay.
are some books. But
Gotcha. I have probably read them cover to cover several times by now.
The ones you can read. Yes.
The ones I can't. Oh, there's some that I can't.
They're in many languages.
Oh,
I
would you hand me Stars Without Numbers? Sorry, I forgot to grab it.
actually.
Yeah, go ahead.
Never mind. I'm just gonna message you independently.
So then I'm going to just have the crew be prepared, ready any cannons, and be prepared for my first encounter with a bird guy or lady.
Okay. So
A bird man.
now that we've gotten all the retconning out
person.
of the way, we will skip back to where we started.
Holy moly!
Guy has just crashed, apparently right at Briar's feet.
Healer's Eye.
He is injured, and you can tell what Briar could not from the vision. Yeah, he has been cut and stabbed by bladed weapons. Also, it appears claws. In fact, roll a notice check, and you can add any mental stat to it. You can add wisdom or intelligence to it.
Wisdom or intelligence?
Yeah, charisma not applicable.
Whew.
What?
Double 6.
Oh, good start to the night.
Yes, yes, very well done there.
Sorry, Kevin, for that 6 out of 10.
So, can I use? Can I
I'm
use?
not sorry because I didn't give it to him.
Can I use the skill heal? Because this, I'm checking out his healing.
Well, you can see his wounds already. This was to notice something about the wounds.
Okay.
So it's notice, but you
Oh,
got
notice?
It, yeah, you
so,
got it
so
easily.
12, 13, 14.
Yeah, you got it easily. Some of the wounds on his body, in shape, look like they might have been inflicted by talons like his own. He has clawed feet and a sort of different sort of claw on his hands, and some of the wounds look like they were inflicted by that sort of thing.
So he might be a fugitive.
Current HP.
1.
Wow, all the way down to 1. All right, so
By the way, here are your coins, guys. I already awarded you the 2 for when you 2 were in Saturday's game. That was last week.
Yes, that's right.
I put that in there earlier
I do get 1.
for...
The short I made.
I also get 1 for being cool.
And it's only because I can no longer make Monday games, so it's impossible for me to get coins.
Oh, another money making
Oh,
business, huh?
damn.
I like your
So
side
he should
hustle.
easily get like 20 from that.
No, not 20. I'm just asking for 1 because the single short that came out.
Alan's side hustle.
Carlos, this ruling's for you. Does Alan get a coin for making a short?
We'll wait for your.
We won't pause the game.
Yeah.
I'll hand you a coin if he says yes. Yeah. So, he got 1 hit point. He is on the edge of unconsciousness.
I will try to heal him.
Okay, you can heal him. How much do you want to heal? Well, you got to roll for that, right?
Okay. Good thing I have advanced healing. So 3 plus my level. So 9, 10, 11, 12. Plus my heal ability. 13, 14, 15, 16. So 16 health.
Wow, that's pretty good.
He heals. You see wounds close. I'll say with that much healing, even some of the blood that has already spilled sucks back in as he heals.
And I try to be calm and collected with him as he regains consciousness. And I say, "Are you all right, my friend?"
Thank Carlos.
Oh, thank you, Carlos. Thank you.
So who else is standing right by this guy other than Eddie Bones? Corinthian, Sally, are you right there?
You know what? I'm going to be on the foredeck because I'm looking out for any potential threats, but as soon as he hits, I'll probably have the lookout keep looking out for threats, and then I'll make my way down.
I'll be there on the deck with
Sally.
no.
With him.
On the main deck.
So he wakes
With the
up.
boys.
Eddie's obviously the one crouched over him, so he's going to look at you.
And I am calm when he's waking up. I say, "Are you all right?" And I say, "I'm not an enemy. I healed you. Are you okay?"
He sits up. He looks at his body, looks at his wings. He doesn't look scared of you. If you give him a hand, he'll accept your help to sit up.
I'll help him get to his feet if he
For
wants
now,
to.
he would like to stay sitting.
Okay,
but-
I'll just let him sit up then.
Yeah. He looks at you and says, "Ah."
And
I know multiple languages.
How many?
Literally all of them. Because.
Read me the feature.
So, no, this is because of my my double expert feature, in which it has granted me so many languages that I've chosen all of them.
all of them?
All
it-
How will you rule that?
I rule that because this is a species you've never heard of, there's no way
That's fair.
even an expert
Okay.
could have learned the language.
Never mind. I tried.
Yeah.
But maybe you learn it really
Good
fast.
hustle, but no.
I will just try to talk slowly. I point to my chest. I say, Eddie Bones.
Now, brother, I don't think this here person understands your speech.
Eddie, yes. Eddie. One more time. Kaku.
This is as bad as Clicko.
Oh.
Kaku.
I'm gonna understand it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I actually.
Don't look at my
Sorry.
laptop.
Actually,
I'm going to message you something.
I do hand him something, and I hand him my notebook, and I say, write with a pencil.
He understands that. He takes it. Okay. He looks at you, and then he suddenly gets a little. He looks suddenly a little nervous, a little scared, and he looks up in the direction he came from. He draws an arc with a point at the end that you guys can easily tell from where you're standing. This is what the bow of the ship looks like from here. He draws that, and then he draws a pair of wings, and another one, and another one, and another one, coming from that direction.
And I say, prepare for battle!
Wait, we don't even know if this guy is a fugitive, if he's a criminal, or if he's a good guy.
I say to Sally, he was hurt by I explain his wounds and how he was hurt and how they're very similar to his being. So if there's more of them like him coming, we're probably going to have to fight them.
Well, what if they just want the guy?
Well, we'll see.
I will say, perhaps we get him out of sight. I'm going to gesture. Can you come with me, please?
Sally, if
You go like this, and he beats his wings and lifts off the deck.
Oh, he's feeling much better. I gesture, universal gesture to follow me, and I'm going to lead him towards.
I can't see.
Where are you taking him?
I'll take him towards the deck cabin, or the cabin right off the deck. Which is that Sally's cabin?
I forget where we said hers is. I think hers is back here, actually.
So
Well, I'm
probably
going to just take him to
inside
this
here.
hallway.
Admiral,
just-
when you get the chance, I would like to have a word.
Well, I wonder how much time we have. Eddie's gonna look. Eddie's gonna call out to the guy who's on top of here, who has the spyglass.
Can you help? Thank you.
Who has the spyglass? And I ask him, "Do you see any other birds coming?"
No. Wait. Yes.
How many?
3,
How long until they get here?
5, 10.
Admiral.
Right, crew,
Prepare!
prepare for battle, just in case. Do not shoot or fight until I say so.
Admiral, if I may,
Yes, Brother Briar.
these are zombies.
Zombies.
Zombies?
Yes.
Wait. Oh, you mean the bird people coming are zombies?
I believe so, if I gleaned anything from the speech of the bird person here.
You could understand that bird guy?
I can understand quite a lot. Now, that's not the question at hand. The question is, how can you kill the undead if they're already dead?
Oh, there are very many ways. You just chop off their heads.
They're still alive after that, but You can certainly try.
Eddie's preparing for them, for the birds.
You guys can start to see these creatures approaching with the naked eye now.
Okay. I'm like, possible flying zombies, crew! Shoot when they come into contact.
I left that flight stand box out there somewhere. Black
Curry's
box.
got it.
Oh,
So-
yes.
Let's get a bunch of those assembled.
Oh, boy.
please.
I am standing calm, still, in the same area and position that I was when the bird landed.
Okay.
I've got
You
our
guys
new
are
friend
in. That's basically what
Just-
Sally's cabin there.
out of sight. We're still in the hallway. I don't know that is my character around here? Where are our characters?
I forget which mini you were using actually. Is she in your drawer?
Let me take a look.
Did we have a mini picked out for you?
I did, yes.
Oh.
We'll see if she's in here.
Well, I did not put her on the ship.
Well, oh, no. Was she the character in white?
Yes.
Yes,
that's
then
me.
she's
I'm
here.
Right.
Then she's
Okay.
here.
Okay.
So I'm here.
Great.
Make
Okay,
this
so that's
taller.
you. Yeah. Now is the time when we can probably scoot the camera back.
Okay.
And I am.
Well, I was gonna put one right there.
Oh, perfect. We'll do yours.
All right.
We are preparing for battle. Cue the music.
I'm going to tell the crew to fire at will. Even though my dear friend Annan was a necromancer, I still do not like zombies.
That's a great idea. You can throw those rocks at them. Sorry.
My
Yeah.
musket is prepared to. Hurlant is prepared and ready and prepped.
So these are little. Just pretend they have wings. They do have beaks. Let's
Oh,
just
wow.
have
Oh boy.
a swarm of them coming in.
Question: are any of these within cannon? Like, can the cannon shoot, or are they too tiny?
It is, yeah. I
Oh,
was
it'll
going to
be
say
so
it is
difficult.
a fool's errand to try and shoot
Yeah.
a cannon at an individual.
What I thought.
So the box and the skull chalice are obscuring the camera shot. The box less so. I
Box.
guess.
Oh. Sorry. I was not paying attention.
Yeah. All right.
Impressive.
So they are. Oops, how does this thing keep getting put back on? I must be doing it absent-mindedly when I'm not paying attention. All right. So there's
Here?
1, 2, 3 there.
3, 3, 3, 3.
Yeah, great. All right. Yeah, they're coming in, and the spyglass guy says, they look kind of like the first guy, but they're
Deader?
not moving right.
Right. Fire at will, everyone. Fire at will.
All right.
Okay, let's have an initiative roll.
All right.
Everyone roll a d8 plus your dex.
I rolled a 1, so that's a 2. I rolled a 2.
Sally One Eye, as usual.
As usual, rolling ones.
I have rolled 7.
I've also rolled 7.
4, 7. Which of you has a higher dex?
I have 1.
0.
All right, so it's me.
So teach. And Eddie?
8.
8. And let's see. Ooh, all right. Your new friend, we'll call him Krakaw,
Krakaw.
also got an 8. And the Zombirdies got a 4.
Zombirdies.
Yes.
Very nice.
There we go.
From zombies.
That's the initiative order. Not big enough to read on camera. I do just put it there for them. So everyone can be ready to go. All right. Oh, and Sally, roll a sail plus dex to find out the crew's initiative.
Okay, sail plus dex. Is that a D8 too, or
Actually,
D6?
just do a D8 plus 2. Let's do that.
D8 plus 2.
That makes more sense.
Oh no.
How did I roll another one, everyone? Another one!
Well, the crew's caught off guard. What do you want?
Here,
Half of them are brand new to the flying ship.
So the crew goes before Ivan, Sally, and One Eye.
Sally, One Eye,
Goes last.
leads from the back lines.
You know, the best goes last, is all I can say.
Eddie, you're up first.
Closer. She's the closer.
Absolutely. Thank you, Teach.
Yeah.
These guys so far have taken no hostile action against the Wayfarer. All they've done is fly towards you.
Mm-hmm.
A's gonna sprout some wings and fly up and see if they attack me.
Okay. You're in wolf form with wings?
Well, just right now, I'm just pretending that this is
Any transformed version?
transformation.
Okay.
So it's just Eddie with wings right now.
Great. So you are up there. You see that one closest to you sort of turn his head towards you when you get there, but you will not know his intentions until his turn. It's his turn now. He is going to fly this direction towards me.
Okay. He's getting the heck out. Yeah, I let him go past me.
For now, he's
over
not
here.
going to leave the ship, though. Let's put him on poop deck. Well, we can leave that down. We can abstract because we might want to get inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to deal with those strings too many times.
So
So he's over here.
Yeah, over there.
He can be. Oh, that's Corinthian at the wheel.
No.
Oh, that's the one.
We chose. Yeah.
Okay.
I
was
here?
wrong.
Fallen
I
for
was
whatever
wrong.
reason.
That's not him.
No, that's not me.
I was wrong. Sorry. That's not
Oh,
his
sorry.
Sorry. Is it okay if, since I didn't attack, is it okay to hold my attack?
name. Yes.
Okay.
Teacher, you're up. You are now inside with him.
Inside with who?
You took. You were taking the Birdman inside.
I was, but he
he flew
chose.
out.
Yeah, there's no reason to hide
not too
anymore
long.
because now that we understand it's zombies. So I am going to take my movement because these guys are coming in low. Is that? Can we say that's it?
Well, they're not coming in. Well, some of them are, I guess. But yeah.
All right. I will take as much of my movement as I can to get to here. So how far can I
Do you
make
have the
it?
measuring stick? Because that's your
Yeah.
regular movement speed.
Got it.
6 inches.
6 inches. Is there there's a dash equivalent in this
Yes,
game,
you can
right?
move twice if you choose not to attack or anything.
Yeah, I'll take I'll take the double action. That should be enough to get me all the way up
Okay.
to the top of this. I'm going to go to this top of this stairs. Draw my sword.
Core.
What am I hearing from our bird friend?
He has not said anything linguistic, but I would say you have a sense of like panic.
I'm standing still.
Okay,
I'm waiting.
fair enough. Zombirdies, they will all move to the deck except for the one closest to Eddie Bones. So let's get them all onto the deck.
Does that provoke opportunity attack as they go, or the equivalent?
They are not provoking opportunity attacks because they're not going past anyone. They're going up to people.
Oh, okay. Well then.
Oh. I'm like, you do not have
These
permission
ones too?
to go on my ship.
Yeah, now they will fly. Some of them will come down to the main deck area. They're not all going to land up on the railing.
Yeah.
So these guys move there too?
Except the one closest to you. He's going for you.
Alright, so these guys move over here.
Yeah. So that first guy, that one guy is going to attack Eddie Bones.
Alright, what? Go ahead.
Here it goes. Sorry, there's a lot of things in my drawer today. 17 hit?
No.
Okay,
And as soon as he tries to hit me, I hit him.
copy that. That's an instant action.
No, I held my attack.
Yeah.
That's right, you did.
10 to hit.
That misses.
Okay. That was my health attack.
Yeah, so you guys whiff each other. The rest of you just see this in midair. So, is there one of those right at Sally? Yes. Sally, you are getting attacked. That is 10 to hit. That's obviously not going to hit you.
Nope,
Question.
not
yeah.
at all.
Instant actions don't need to be during our turn.
That's correct.
Okay.
Is one of these guys at... Corinthian has fallen down
I have.
on the grate. Yeah. But that guy's going to try and kill you.
Okay. War Curse, Ill Fate. So they have -3 to their roll.
Cool. You didn't need that unless your AC is less than 11.
Did they roll less than 4?
No.
Okay, never mind. But if they miss, they do hit themselves for normal damage.
Copy that. Normal damage is what? All right. Okay. Noted. So the first damage dealt is to himself. And then the last one. Where
I'm
is
just
teacher?
standing there.
I can't see your mini. Where are you? You.
Me?
Where are you?
I'm
Yes.
up here.
Oh. Okay. And there is a bird right by you. So
Yep.
he's going for
yeah.
you. That's going to be 15 to hit.
That does. I'm sure that does hit. Where's my AC? Yeah, that hits my AC. Yeah.
Okay, let's find out damage. That's... Sorry, I lost track of where I was. That's 3 damage to you.
Okay.
And these attacks, by the way, they are just with talons and beaks.
Mm-hmm.
These are just straight swipes. So, I'm now just going to roll odds and evens for the crew battle versus the Zombirdies.
Great.
Evens, the crew wins this round. They push. Let's take one bird off. Not one who's against a PC. Yeah, great.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
There goes the crew. Now my crew is blooded.
Yes, they have fought off some birds. They're holding their own. The crew has won this round.
Don't we
Sally,
wish-
it is at last your turn.
Yes. So the bird closest to me, I go, you do not have my permission to board. And I shoot my hurlant at him.
He goes,
Haha, 16 plus my bonus attack is plus 9 is 25 to hit.
you hit.
All right, damage with a hurlant is a d12
Okay, roll high.
plus my damage because I'm a warrior. That's a plus 5. And that is an 8 plus 5, 13 points of damage.
Okay,
go.
where
Good
are you
damage.
shooting?
Yeah.
What part of his body?
Straight at the head. Or maybe the torso. Ooh.
Actually, you have to hit him in the head.
All right, I hit him in the head.
That's a dumb question. Yeah, so Sally, you just take your pistol. He's melee range, so basically right against his head. Bam! Back of his head comes
bird
right
guts.
out. Yeah. Well, you're right on the front of the ship, so like
Yeah.
the gray matter goes off the bow.
Oh, and then
And that guy's gone. And you do see a sort of supernatural kind of like uprightness still after his head is gone. He kind of flaps his wings a little bit more, like his body's still trying to do stuff. But
Can I kick the rest of his body off the ship?
absolutely, yeah. And he falls like a stone.
I'm like, man, I wish Eric, our necromancer, was around. He'd probably do like his little red harvest.
Who needs him?
Okay, Eddie, you're back.
Attack him in the air. Miss.
Okay. It is our bird guy's turn. He sees that you guys are holding your own against these creatures, and I am going to roll a morale check for him.
Oh.
He has passed it. He is going to join the fray. He'll
Huzzah.
actually come down here behind these guys who are behind that guy that's attacking Corinthian. And take a swing. He hits. Since you healed him, he hits. He does nominal damage. But that guy was already hurt, so nominal damage is a little damage. Corinthian, you, I would say with your handicap, you sense that a more vibrant combatant has entered the fray with you. You can tell that it is sort of the same shape, but not the same attitude. Now it is teacher's turn.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and take a swing at the bird. What hit me?
Do it.
All right, and that's just going to be a straight
D20 plus whatever your
D20.
Yeah,
Okay.
whatever your weapon is.
All right.
Also, by the way, any shock damage they have is also -2.
It's a nat 20.
Oh, let's fucking go! Let's go!
Yeah. So house rule is you roll damage as normal, but you add half your level rounded down to whatever your total is.
All right. So that's going to be 9 damage. Oh, I'm sorry, 10 damage.
Okay, that's
Huzzah!
damage.
All right, and this just looks like it's the first time I've used this on something, and it's just, it looks like a standard, sword master's move, but just something about the way that the sword cuts straight through bone and flesh and cloth just doesn't, it just seems a little too sharp. It's just something isn't quite normal about this sharp piece of steel.
Okay, interesting. What even is this thing? All right, Corinthian.
Do I sense everyone's too distracted with their own combatants that no one's paying me attention? Any attention?
Your new friend is paying attention to you. He has
I don't
come
care.
here specifically to help you. Everyone else, I would say roll a notice check plus intelligence. Sorry, I meant him rolling a notice check about everyone else.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
That is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Okay, that's a very good notice check. Nobody's paying attention to you
Great.
except for this bird guy.
Is the creature in front of me turned around, noticing the birdman behind him?
At this frozen moment of time, he has not yet turned.
Okay. Well, I'm going to unclip a part of my staff to quickly pull out a small little rapier, plant it beside the undead's heel, and swipe up to break its leg, slipping the rapier back into my staff, putting it down.
Roll your attack.
Great. Oh, this is D20. That is 21 to hit.
Hit.
Okay. That is 7 damage.
He's gone.
Okay.
There was not much left of him. When you slice his leg like that with the rapier, it actually cuts all the way through. And as he falls, you see that he cracks his skull on the railing of the ship. Brain is destroyed. He's
And
done.
I go back to the same position that I was in.
Outstanding. That was core. Now the Zombirdis go.
I forgot to roll my shock damage.
What is your sword's shock target?
My shock is it's 2 points against AC 15.
Yeah, shock hasn't been relevant this battle because all the
Okay.
ACs are too high.
All right, fair enough.
These guys have 18.
All right.
So okay, the one with Eddie is going to attack him. Whiffs it.
Do I? Oh, never mind. They whiff it. Never mind.
Yeah, this guy got a nat 1 on you, Eddie. So I'll actually give you an opportunity attack here.
In that case, war curse. The guy in front of me is dead. Instant action.
You can transfer it.
Oh, sorry. Ill fate is what I'm doing, not work curse. If they have less than 4, their plan goes disastrously wrong. But go for it.
Okay.
Got 18 exactly.
18 to hit. You got him. Roll damage.
And I'm just gonna do Healer's Knife. 9, 10, 11, 12 damage.
Exactly his HP. He's gone.
Yeah, so I guess he tries to go in for a claw, and I've been flying a lot for a while now. I would say a good, I don't know, month or so.
Oh, the length of this campaign and more than that. Yeah.
Okay, so he comes with a claw, and Eddie just sticks his hand in between his ribs and just digs in there.
Let's go.
And he falls into the ocean.
Yeah, absolutely. You rip out his ability to control his body, basically.
Yeah.
That was his turn.
Yeah, that was his turn. I gave you a free attack on that one because he got a 1. The rest of the Zombirdies, let's see. There's still one fighting teacher, right?
Yes.
The one in front of Sally, that's the one you shot. He shouldn't be there anymore.
Which one?
Where are you?
Did you
This
already?
one?
No, Sally is right next to teacher, and there's an orange bird.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
one you
This one?
shot, right? Or did you already remove
Oh
it?
no, sorry. The one I made Sally remove was this one right here.
Oh, okay. So
Okay.
that guy's still there. So
Okay.
Okay.
Sally's. No, sorry. Take off the one on front. Put back the one that
On the plank.
Yeah. It was Sally that killed it. This guy whiffs on Sally. I mean, on teacher.
Okay. I'm gonna do war curse for the one in front of Sally.
Yeah,
If
one in front of Sally's already dead. There's one in front of teacher.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. If they miss, they hit themselves for normal damage.
Are you allowed to cast that after I roll the attack? Because that's what you've done both of the last 2 times.
Everyone's talking so fast. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I will look it up.
Just
As a main, it's a main action. War
no.
curses.
Turn into instant action because of my evil eye.
Improves your curse and blessing. Okay, yeah. This is an instant action, albeit still only 1 per round.
Oh, one
so
per
this
round.
one doesn't count anymore.
Noted,
because you use
noted.
it. And you need to do no more than look at the target rather than vocalizing.
Yeah. So I did ill fate for the last one during this round. War curse ended during the last round when I killed that creature, which was only applicable for that one enemy.
Yeah. So war curse would last the rest of the scene,
Oh, I see.
except he died.
Yeah.
Ill fate would only be the next roll, the
See.
next skill check.
Yeah, last until used.
Okay. So you, in both cases, you do have to do it before it affects anything.
Noted.
All right, where were we? Teacher was attacked. Eddie's fighting no one. Sally's fighting no one. Corinthian's fighting no one. So let us move some of the remaining dudes. This guy's coming for. Someone fix that, please. Coming for Corinthian, and that guy in the corner is gonna. No, he's got a crewman in between. That's probably Green Gertie right there. So I'll just have that guy roll on Corinthian. It's a miss, and now I'm going to roll odds or evens for crews versus birdies. That's odds. The Zombirdies begin to take some of your crew apart. Sally, please roll me a d6.
This is when she gets a 6. Oh.
Got a 4.
Hey.
You have lost 4
okay.
crew strength.
Ugh.
Hey, at least it wasn't a 6.
Yeah. So that roll is for both the Zombirdie's turns and the crew's turn. If you want the crew to do anything with their turn other than fight the zombies, Sally, you will have to give them an order on your turn.
Got it.
But now it is your turn.
Top of the round? No.
Sally's turn.
Sally's turn.
Okay, I'm going to yell to the crew, hold fast, continue, and good point about the grape shot, Carlos. I forgot about that. I am going to go up to the one that's fighting Gertie and shoot it. Try shooting it in the head.
Okay.
Good.
I can't lose my bosun.
This is your second pistol, right?
Yes, I have 3.
Okay. See, they can't be
Boom,
reloaded
boom, boom.
in combat.
Oh.
Oh, but I'm going to use my veteran's luck and make it a hit.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay, roll damage. Max, your computer is blocking the projector.
Apologies.
You can move the light, probably. Just slide it over.
Okay, I think this box is also hindering me. I rolled a 6 damage on
the
it.
box is the problem.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a
It's
box.
definitely the
Always
box.
the
It's
box.
the box.
6 is half his HP in one shot. You're all right.
I'll take it.
What's in the box?
Okay,
Pure-
back to Eddie.
But that was my 3rd one for the night, everyone.
Which one did you hit, Sally?
The one right over here.
Alright, Eddie's gonna
I
fly
hit this one.
over there and swipe at that one that
Sally just shot.
Sally hit.
Okay, great. You know, we can move the camera, and all the birds are on the ship now, so there's no point in having it so wide.
Alright.
And there's the focus ring is the frontmost ring on the lens. That's not turnable, but
Man.
slightly back from what you touched a second ago.
My luck is just not good
It's
tonight.
big. It's fluted. Yeah, that's focus.
Wait, this
It might be locked down. I might have tightened it to lock it down.
I mean, it still looks good.
Yeah, you can still see it.
Yeah.
All right.
Nah, I missed him.
You missed him? Okay. Bummer. So Krokah will continue to help Corinthian. That is a hit on the guy fighting Corinthian.
That was the opposite. Oh, I found the focus.
Great.
Oh. Ooh.
Well done.
Crisp.
So Corinthian, you hear, I guess.
I can also feel.
Here.
Krokah, he actually has a sword.
Oh, okay.
And he slices this guy that's attacking you through his side. So
Okay.
he's not dead, but he has taken damage.
Think of it like a Toph's kind of like feeling location.
Yeah,
kind
I'm thinking of
situation.
it's echolocation.
Yeah.
It's like a dolphin.
A cool dolphin.
Yeah.
A blind dolphin. I don't know.
Oh, blind dolphin. You know,
Teacher.
you know what? I'm being
Teach us
just
something.
because. Oh, I will. I'm going to
Stop making fun of me.
go ahead and adjust my focus because there I am. And there's my guy. I'm gonna once again
There's no bird on
Sword.
screen with you.
Yeah.
right there.
Oh, there he is. All right.
Ooh, I'm in
will
focus.
once again turn around
All right.
and sword attack.
Do it.
And a d20, not 2 6s. All these dice. Oh, I missed. That's only going to be an 11.
Bummer.
Yeah.
Bummer.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, I can't think of anything else I can
Alright.
make happen here.
Corinthian's turn.
This time, during that same scene where it tried to stab me, I am going to kind of spin out of the way, and from my that's kind of Assassin's Creed style. A dagger is going to come out of my sleeve. I'm going to catch it and stab it in its head with
How
a
many
dagger.
weapons do you have hidden on you?
Don't you worry about that.
Are you an assassin or a sage?
Don't you worry about
He's
that.
a wise man. He's a peace-loving village elder.
Blind,
That
peace-loving
is
village elder.
13 to hit.
And miss.
Okay. Shock damage, though.
Shock damage has to beat his 18 AC.
18 AC. Okay, well, I miss, which is embarrassing.
Not really, you're blind. Actually, I'll say, yeah, someone on the crew does see the blind man just pop a blade out of his collar like a badass and go to stab and just completely go behind the enemy's head and not hit at all. Good effort.
Okay, well... well, same shindig, and I'll use it now. You said war curse lasts for one scene. It's only applicable to one enemy, but that enemy that it was applied to has died. Can I apply it to somebody else, or is it combat scene?
Once per round. So
once per round. Understood.
Let's see. For the scene, no, you can do it. That was a different round.
Yeah. Okay.
And there's nothing in War Curse that says you can't use it more than once a scene. So.
Cool. Then I'm gonna do War Curse and Ill Fate to get it to -3 to its hit rolls, damage, shock damage.
-3.
-3.
Oof. All right. Cool. Well, it will suffer that right now as it attacks you. Yeah, it's now
its roll?
a 4.
Which-
with the -3, it's a 4.
Their plan goes disastrously wrong.
Yeah. So you go to stab it and miss, and you mutter some curse at it, and its dead brain recognizes something in your words and tries to look at you, but it turns its head too sharply and breaks its own neck and dies.
Yes. Good. Correction. I don't say anything.
It thought you did.
I thought. Oh, fair.
Was it this one?
Yeah, the one fighting Corinthian.
So that crew now thinks I'm cool.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like, I swear he didn't stab that thing. I don't know why it died.
Is anyone noticing the way he fights?
Now this one that was fighting Gertie that Sally and Eddie both attacked, it's now going to attack Eddie, because PCs come first. It misses. And the other one is fighting Teacher. It misses as well. These guys are slow. I mean, they're literally dead. What do you want from them? They're also, all of them are rolling under 5 on the die every time. Crew, I'm going to roll odds or evens.
Carlos, I have War Curse from the Wise subclass.
This die landed on something, but it's mostly a 6, so I'm going to say it landed evens. The crew is winning. Sally, roll a d6.
Okay.
Rolled a 1, my 4th one for tonight.
Oh my god.
One of the birds goes off.
I do really well in Cthulhu.
How about...
Except that I don't.
You're right, you don't get 100 like some people.
That's good. We got re-deaded birds over here.
Yeah. We have
Sally's
4
turn?
birds left.
Okay,
1.
right. So I'm going to turn around and shoot my 3rd Hurlant at the birdie fighting Teacher.
Copy that.
Ah, that's a 4 plus a 9, 13. Plus, oh, my shoot, a 15?
18.
16.
They all have
Oh,
18.
plus my dex is 16. No.
Is there
Keep adding stuff, but it's still not 18.
is there anything I can do to assist on an attack roll?
No.
Okay.
All right.
Is there anything I can do? No, I'm kidding.
You can, because you're my special little boy. Eddie, you're up. Oh, wait, let me roll something secret over here. No, Eddie, you're up.
All right. Going for that one again.
I'm going to put on the Doom music for you. It's not really from Doom, but it sounds like it is.
Man, yeah, all of us are rolling 5s.
Yeah, this side of the group. Maybe.
Y'all do better.
Also this side.
Yeah, this side right here.
No, I miss.
Hey, let's go, Teacher.
Is it me?
No, he's fist bumping because you guys are the only ones hitting anything.
That's Caca.
Yeah, it
I
is
hit
Krakow.
once.
She doesn't understand the meaning of a fist bump.
So he's got that guy there. He's moving to that guy. Krakow has gotten a 1.
Wow.
I'm telling you, man, it's bad on both sides over here. Teacher, you're up.
Okay.
Botchamania.
That's gonna be. Wait, hang on. Gotta.
Yeah. Another. So if you're wondering, there's 3 rings. You found the focus. The other 2 are stop and zoom.
All right. I'm gonna, in a shocking move, I'm gonna attack him with my sword.
What?
What a shocking move.
That's better. 24.
Oh,
You
wow.
have harmed it. Please roll damage.
All right. It's just a 4 of damage.
You have killed it twice.
Really? Okay.
You probably what? What do you do with your sword? Take his head off?
I'm saying like head. I'm going like fully
I
like
duck.
right through the
I
torso.
duck.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Right through the torso.
all the way. Like just
The
perfectly
wings then are on the
bisected.
top half, and the rest, yeah, wingless now. Great.
Yep, and then finish the move with a flick over the ocean to get the blood off the sword, and the blood just flies
Comes right off.
It is
Perfectly smooth blade.
completely clean blade.
Was it that one?
Yep, it's this one.
Oh, Carlos, you're amazing. Thank you.
Yeah,
Oh,
swarm
that's right. I
attack.
can't do swarm attack.
Swarm attack is something we have had confusion about in the past.
I think I'm the only person who's ever tried it in this game. I
You
tried it
tried
in
it.
a one-off.
I disallowed it because I didn't understand it. Then later I figured it out, but now I've forgotten. So,
Circle of life.
yeah.
All right. At any rate, I killed the bird, so I'm going to use my move action to. You guys seem like
There's 2 birds left on the deck.
I'm gonna
What, 3?
go help this anonymous crew member down here because I think you, Sally, and Eddie have got this last one up here.
That's Bobby McPhee.
I'm like, anonymous crew member. He is a staple of this ship.
Bobby McPhee's been on board
The whole
And I
time.
fall
Since it was
into
the piss
ocean.
pond.
Robot overboard.
Don't let her touch water.
Stick me in some rice, I'll be fine.
Okay.
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 That one was good.
Yeah, none on board.
Corey, you're up.
Oh, that is me.
Yeah.
I'm sensing more people on this side of the deck, right?
I forgot where you are. Yeah.
Okay.
This is
Yeah,
you,
that's
right?
you. There's nobody really around you. There is that one guy you've got kind of a clear step towards if you take one step.
No, if I sense teacher on deck, I'm not going to do anything.
Copy.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
This is you.
That is you.
Yep.
And there is your nearest enemy. There's nobody in between. But yeah, teacher is.
Yeah, so I'm still standing there in the same position as I once was.
All right.
It's like the Blinken.
Yeah.
Zombies. So
I love that, Zombies.
one, it just came to me while I was writing.
No, that was brilliant.
This
That's
one's
brilliant.
going for teacher.
Okay.
21 to hit.
That hits.
Here it goes. You take 8 damage from this thing's claw.
Oh!
Okay.
I forgot to say my stuff.
You did. You forgot.
Fuck!
Come on, get on it.
What other creature is out here? I'm just gonna throw it to the one that the bird guy is fighting.
Okay. And he's going next. He's going to attack bird guy.
Great. So word curse, ill fate, -3.
He missed anyway.
Great.
No, actually, he missed because of that.
Sweet. 4 or less.
No.
Okay, but they did miss, so they hit themselves for normal damage.
Rolling it. He takes damage.
Great.
And then there is still one up there by Eddie. Gonna attack Eddie. That's a crit.
Oh dear.
Eddie, no.
That's max damage roll for 8 damage, plus I'm adding 1 from the crit. So 9 damage.
Okay.
I didn't know this, but I am max damage.
Great comic book character.
Good news is I dropped this guy overboard too, so yeah.
Great comic called Incorruptible.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's parallel to Irredeemable. I'll tell you about it later. But
Okay.
Incorruptible is actually the better book. Let's see. So now I'll just roll odds or evens. The crew is winning. Sally, roll a d6.
Don't you dare roll one.
That's a 4.
Okay, you know.
Okay.
It's not a 1.
There are fewer than 4 of these guys left on the ship, I believe. There's only 3. With the surge of action from your anonymous crew members. Oh, no, wait, there are 4 of them. This guy has been hiding from me because he's wearing a slightly different color.
No, that's
That is a.
No.
that
Oh,
is
you're
a
right.
birdie.
That
That
is
is
a
a guy.
birdie. That's
but you
this
rolled
is
a
a
4.
birdie too. He's been.
So pick one of these guys to
Sorry.
stay on. I'll pick one. The
So
one that's
there's
fighting.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left.
The one that's fighting Eddie is going to stay. The others have all been driven off by the crew.
Great.
All right.
They are dead. Remove them.
Ill fate workers on the one that's fighting against Eddie.
Copy that.
Fare thee well, scumbags.
Sally, you are up. There's one Zombirdie left on your ship.
I pull out my cutlass and I run and I make a slashing motion towards its neck.
I'm making a slash against it.
Make it a slash.
Do you want to jump up on the railing just for like added swashbuckling?
Oh yes. Thank you,
there?
thank you.
Don't you dare roll a
Thank you, cinematographer.
She has great balance from being drunk all the time.
Great balance, but
Oh no.
Terrible
Terrible
gambling
luck.
skills.
She has bad aim from being drunk all the time.
Can I help with a swarm attack?
oh,
What's a swarm attack?
A swarm attack is you all sacrifice your action and then something.
Let's do
Well,
it.
we can do that. We only have one enemy
Yeah.
left.
Yeah.
We
Let's
all.
do it.
I sacrifice my action
I sacrifice my action. With my action, you have my action.
and my action.
With all those actions combined, we form Mega Action.
Mega action.
Where's a Mega
So-
Swarm?
What it means is you each take the swarm attack as a main action, up to 4 of you. When the final participant has taken this action, one of the mob can elect to make an immediate melee or ranged attack against the target, giving a +2 bonus to hit, +1 to damage for each other attacker, up to +6 and +3. So basically, I think this is why we decided it wasn't that great, because
Yeah.
it costs
it
all of
doesn't-
your actions and it just
It's
gives...
just +3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it doesn't.
But we can resolve this in one roll potentially. So,
Great.
But I rolled
Eddie,
a
are
3
you
earlier.
participating in the swarm as well?
Sure.
Okay, well then you're the last one. Why don't you roll it?
Yes.
Roll the attack.
Yeah, roll the attack.
I'm retiring this blue dice.
Yeah,
by the way.
absolutely you should.
So for this attack, you're going to get a +2 for each of them, so 6.
You rolled less than I did.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 3, he rolled a 2.
All right, but with modifiers, what is it? Because you're getting +6 from the 3 of them.
That's true. That's true.
Well, my attack bonus is 4.
Well,
What about your-
Well,
do you have any stabs
I
or
should have
anything?
rolled it then because I got a +9
Oh yeah, I do.
attack
I do
bonus.
have 2 stab.
Yeah, then add those.
You're right. I do have 2 stab.
Okay,
So that's 18? No.
it still doesn't hit 18.
Anyway,
You guys want to do it again?
Sure.
He's going to attack Eddie first.
okay, well, ill fate.
19, 16.
Yeah.
Miss.
He misses. He attacks himself for normal damage.
Yep.
He's dead.
Where none of the crew attack. Per se.
For some reason, it just falls dead. It's just stabbing itself.
It's just like,
Can it just go over like?
Yeah.
You know, he's a decayed being. He probably just
Forgets
fell
how to
apart.
you know what? He's so rotted, his head just fucking falls off.
Good.
You know, he lost morale.
I smile.
I'm gonna put on a sad song for that guy.
Why?
Alan, you and me. My goodness.
It's
just been terrible tonight.
You guys see Krakow off on the other end of the ship go as that guy dies.
Oh, was that your brother or lover?
Brother lover.
He does not know your language.
Good thing.
The lookout will now yell, "More birds!
Oh, for Pete's
More
sake.
birds!"
Are these zombies or? Can you tell?
I can't. Aren't they? I don't know.
Where
Quick-
is the lookout located?
Sally,
He's way up in
steer the
northeast.
ship into a cloud.
I would
Yeah.
like to.
And then
Yeah, while they're doing that, before they do, I'd like to roll a notice check.
Oh.
And try to see. if this
Okay.
is, if I can identify.
You don't have a glass. He's got a spyglass. You'll
Oh,
have to
I
wait
can-
until they get a little closer.
Okay, even
You
with
can
the-
roll the initiative when they get closer.
All right.
but yeah.
Sally, hide in the clouds.
We're going to be like to the helmsman, steer for the clouds.
Amidst this chaos, being that they're on this end of things, I'm going to shift my body to grab the bird person and kind of pull him into this area over here.
Oh, I just turned off the camera right before you pointed to something.
Oh, good.
But
Into the
into
cabin.
Sally's cabin. Okay.
And just, I mean, it's telepathic. Just ask
Oh, sorry.
what is going on.
Do you actually have telepathy from your creature? I don't think you
It's getting the sense
do. Hold on.
of.
Let me look it up real quick.
Telepathy.
One of the pathies.
It's the sense of.
Yeah. So I think it literally means a physical
Is
sense.
this rough tonight?
It is.
Which we fudged a
I need
little
a
bit a
new
minute
one.
ago, but hold on a second. Where is this?
6.
Sorry, which
No
book is
better.
that in?
It's the regular one.
Okay, that's why I
That is
can't
black
find it.
one.
What's the name of the spell?
It's not a spell, it's a focus, and we're not going to tell you right now.
No, we're not going to tell you.
So secretive.
Hey, you could have secrets, but you're like, I want to play a human fighter.
Yeah, I don't have secrets.
Okay. Let's, while I'm looking up
Yeah.
let's do whatever the rest of you are doing.
Right, so we're steering the ship into the clouds, and we're loading grape shot into the cannons, and I'm trying as best as I can. I'm looking through my spyglass to see if these are zombirdies or live birdies.
Okay, you're using the spyglass, so you may now roll me a notice check.
That is a 5 plus a 6. That's a 6. I don't notice anything, I think.
So, what you see are these guys.
Ooh.
I'll just bring up the camera so we can show them to the camera, but they're similar but a different color to your friend Krakow. Krakow. They are orangish red. Yeah, there you go. And they are very much alive.
Oh.
I'm like, hopefully these are friends.
Well, we should still go into the clouds, just to be safe.
In case there's more zombirdies around, I agree. So basically, I order the crew to do first aid to any of the crew that needs it. Making sure that my ship is well repaired, or as prepared as it can be.
Okay, they start repairing. The ship isn't really damaged. The crew is.
Yeah, first aid, medical aid.
Okay.
Have the ship doctor come on deck, or maybe people head towards the ship doctor, or Eddie if Eddie has availability.
Yeah, so Eddie, you are able to patch up some minor wounds among the crew. There are, however many you rolled, 6, I think, dead.
Oh no, 6 on my notice.
But earlier I had
Oh
you roll
yes,
for
yes,
dead crew.
yes.
So those 3 guys land, and Krakow comes up to them. You guys now see they are alive and they are injured like Krakow was, but not as badly. They are still flying under their own power. One of they're talking to each other in bird squawks, which nobody understands. But one of them will break away from the group and say to the humans here, "Who is Captain?"
Oh, I come down and I'm like, You speak English.
Common.
Common. Sorry.
Aquadorian.
Aquadorian.
Yeah. So he says, small. Speak small.
Speak small.
I think he means he only speaks a little.
I see. Thanks, Teach. So, what brings you aboard my fine vessel? Are you...
No. Akador has flying ships.
Some do. Some do. And who might you be, sir?
We are Quicklun?
Click-clung?
Quicklun?
Quick clung.
Click-clung.
Queer. So I'm going to say it normal.
No, keep doing that.
Yeah.
Queercon.
Queer clung.
And you will recognize this from the map.
Ah.
Oh.
Quirquan?
Let me bring up the map here. Camera off, tablet on. So we have looked at this map before. You guys are in Aklador. Way over here, in the middle of nowhere, in the water, is a place called Quirk.
Uh-huh. So I go, you flew very far.
We came. Help!
Help from those creatures. What happened? Please tell me your tale.
Quirk. Dead. Fly.
Everyone's dead? Or just how many people survived? What happened?
The dead.
The dead.
Fly in Quirk. We run. Hurt. We try to help. We thought he would fall from the sky. Found your ship. You save. We must save Quirk.
That's terrible. Do you know why? Why do the dead fly in Quirk?
Never before.
Do you have any magic users who might be able to explain what happened?
Not since great old times.
Not since great old times.
We hear dead fly in Aklador.
No, we have other threats and concerns currently. Dragons?
Sally and Eddie. I'd like a no check with intelligence from both of you. This is going to be very low roll.
That is a 7.
Eddie?
10, 11, 12.
Sally, you basically put this together, but it's just a little slower for you because of the alcohol. Eddie, it's obvious to you. When a birdman says the dead fly, it is the same as a human saying the dead walk, and you have seen the dead walking. You fought a horde of zombies. You fought 2 vampires. The dead are absolutely walking in Aklador. You've been more focused on orcs and dragons and destiny in recent weeks, but you have fought the walking dead. And it appears that they are now doing the same.
And he flies in next to them and say,
Wing human!
"Yes, wing human."
Oh!
When did the dead start flying? How long ago?
4 sons.
4 sons.
Not very long.
You made remarkably good time flying.
Lady has wings.
Quirkon, fast. Dead Quirkon, also fast.
Are more of the dead leaving the island? Are they remaining, or are they heading outwards? After...
We not know. We fly. 3 suns.
Should we, Captain, should we investigate this island?
I don't see a reason for it.
Whoa, hold on now. Everyone deserves a second chance. If things are happening in which people are dying, we have a duty to protect them, to heal them.
I think you know how the undead work, Captain. If we don't kill the source quickly, then they could spread.
I still don't see how that's our issue. We have other concerns.
It could be our issue in the future if we don't take care of it now.
Once again, Mr. Bones here is speaking very wisely.
We don't even have any magic users. They're all held up currently.
Eddie looks at as them too. It's like, but
And we have a mission to spread the word about the dragons and to find a source to defeat the dragons.
And these dragons also apply to the land of, one more time,
Quirk.
Quirk.
I would like everyone to roll a notice plus intelligence as he says queer.
I rolled a 6.
You don't notice. 4, 5. You're so focused on the other thing.
Actually, I think that's a 7 with my note. Do I have a... oh, no, I rolled a 7.
13.
13 from the blind guy?
no, I just got a 5 on that one.
8.
8. Okay, so teacher and Corinthian. You realize when he says queer, he points back to where it is. But you guys are on the Wayfarer, high up in the clouds. And yet when he points towards Quirk, his arm is angled up.
Sky Island.
Oh!
Well,
Captain, it is...
I note the subtle difference at the arm race. Yeah.
It is your desire to spread the word of the dragons. Perhaps we can exchange services with the people of Quirk. In exchange for our help, they are fast and swift flyers. They may be willing to carry messages.
this is true, Captain. This is a good question. This
Not
is a
if
good
they,
idea.
Not if they can't speak common.
Gertie is here and says, the fact is we're not going out of the Gray Sea at all without restocking a couple of times. We have to put into port in Aquador regardless.
Well,
I want to see the flying islands.
I do too.
But that's in character.
To your point. Not me. To your point of them not speaking common, this here one does speak the Aquadorian tongue.
I am.
They could also carry letters.
And
This is true. Letters can be carried.
This is true too, but you do know we are on a pirate ship.
In that case, of course, Admiral.
Or a privateer, I should say.
Well,
I
pirate.
should put in, Captain, this ship is not wanted anywhere. It technically isn't a pirate ship at this time.
So noted, Gertie, but how are you planning on getting paid?
I mean, we haven't said what we're going to do when we get to this place.
I'm sure if we help
True.
these folk, they may provide some sort of reward.
Well, I was expecting a reward at low light when we helped Annan, and unfortunately all of us got bit torched and flamed on.
That's kind of what Venora was saying.
Yes, and this is why she rightly left.
Oh, sorry. Once again, where is this King Annan?
Away.
And
To
will,
a place where we can't get to.
and will we be meeting him?
Cut to Annan playing solitaire with imaginary cards.
With Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yeah.
What's Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah, man.
Not this again.
And joke. Patreon.
Check out the Patreon.
I still think worst comes to worst, Captain. We can at least resupply at this place.
Resupply in a place where the living got chased off, so doubtful if there's a working port for us to resupply.
Not all living chased off. Some trapped.
And you said it's 4 days flight from here?
For a quick gun, full speed, 4 days chase.
How fast does this ship go? I looked at Gertie, actually.
Sally, you would know, under full sail, the Wayfarer could go faster than these birds were flying.
Yes.
In the air.
Well, perhaps we can drop by. If things get bad, we can always leave.
That's true. So,
Plus, I'd rather not have any more unwanted ambushes by these undead birds, Captain.
well, the way I see it is they were following the person who, well, I guess he wouldn't be a bird overboard, but basically that's what
Yeah.
the person we rescued.
Yeah. He found you by dumb luck, is what they're saying. He
Yeah.
was just fleeing for his life, and suddenly there was a ship in the clouds.
So, okay, I'm like, what is your name?
Are you...
Talking to the one
red
who
one?
speaks Accladorian.
Crook.
As you can see, we have a ship here, a very powerful ship that can fly. If we were to visit your nation under siege, what kind of reward or compensation can you provide?
I'm going to roll something for him.
I do have a question for him.
Okay. He looks at you and then looks at the ship. Ship? No wings?
No wings?
How it work?
It's a mystery.
Queer kind? Also not know? How quick? Fly? No wings? Machine? Underground?
Interesting. Okay.
I offer study.
Study.
I would like to study this machine. A machine that can fly?
That's awesome.
Well,
Actually-
no. I think he's saying that.
There's
Are you talking about the island? So there's a machine in the island that makes it fly.
this
I would like to study that machine too.
Like, this might give us an opportunity to understand more about Destiny and ways to defeat him.
And maybe
All right.
and maybe ways to fight the dragons too.
Eddie, you wanted to say something?
I was just gonna ask, does your land have a king or a queen? Are you the king?
I am Prime.
Prime?
Hell yeah.
Well, I guess there's your incentive right there, Captain.
Right. Well, I'm always up for making new friends. Well, Prime. Welcome aboard the
I
Wayfarer.
believe it's
Crew.
Captain.
Yes. You're welcome, and whatever our ship's doctors can provide in first aid to you and your fellow bird people, you are welcome aboard the Wayfarer. Now, if you could work with me on navigation as well on the way to your country.
A bomb explodes a few yards off the port side of your ship. There is a smoke trail leading up from the ground. You're being fired upon from below, and that is where we're going to go to break.
What? We're like way up in the air.
You are in the clouds fully. Good night. No, not good night. Goodbye, everyone. We'll see you in 10
Bye. That was the end of the show.
See you in 10.
10 minutes.
I'll do that.
Max made me laugh.
We're back.
Hey.
We're back.
Welcome. Welcome. We don't need this anymore. Or do we?
Or do we? We're being bombed.
I immediately yell, take the ship higher.
Surface to air missiles.
People rush to complete your instructions. So, with the speed that you have been traveling, and since you told me you wanted to travel in a straight line, it has been 1 day of travel, and you are around here.
Okay.
So this is actually over land. Okay, let me move this a little bit. You came from Lindermere, and you wanted to head to Swerkwell.
Yes.
Yes.
So you're kind of around here by the coast. And when you look over the edge, it's hard to see because you're kind of in the clouds. But it looks like there's some kind of settlement down there that is unmapped.
As you are giving orders to the crew, I'd like to just sort of casually, as if helping free your hands, take the spyglass from you, if you'll allow it, and look over the side and roll a notice check.
Roll a notice check plus intelligence, please.
Can I roll plus wisdom?
First one, then the other. Roll wisdom first.
Okay. Do I have to roll twice?
Yep.
Okay.
Steve, what do I see?
Intelligence first. Okay.
You see your
Clouds.
wife. Yeah.
Harsh.
All right.
Memento reference. What?
So that's gonna be
With
a
the wisdom one
14.
first.
Or the
14?
wisdom first. That's the intelligence one.
Okay. We'll roll wisdom
14.
first. What is it if it's the same roll but with wisdom?
If it's the same roll plus wisdom, it's 16.
Okay. So you do see something down there. It is a small cluster of buildings, too small to even be a village. But they have a pier built. And now do the other roll with intelligence.
Okie dokie. Apparently, surface to air missiles.
I know.
Oh, that was also pretty good.
Quite good.
That's gonna be a 12.
It's a weapons research facility.
Oh my goodness. Huh.
What the
And-
fuck?
With what level of technology? Like a level of technology that I recognize?
The level of technology that leaves a smoke trail and misses a near stationary ship.
What in the world?
What
I
in
see.
the world?
Huh.
Yeah, you see basically what looks like a huge cannon pointed upward. And with both of those rolls being so high, I'll say that you would, without knowing necessarily how, understand that this cannon must have some sort of rifling, and whatever it shot at you was not a regular cannonball. But it is not too much more advanced than the cannons on this ship.
Is
Okay.
it just how many cannons?
Just one, right?
You see the one that was shot at you because it's still kind of smoking. If there are others, you can't spot them right now.
I turn to the bird people to and the one in charge who speaks the language, and I say, "Do you know who those people are? That is a weapons research facility. They're developing advanced weapons."
This is your
I'm like,
place.
what? I'm
Your
like,
place?
This
oh, I'm
human
like, you
place,
saw
I don't-
something.
Yes.
Holy.
Queercon live far. This human lands.
What do I know about the land below us?
It's smack in the middle of the power center of the Allied Acladorian city-states.
Yeah. And I'll say, oh,
Yeah, I mean, it is highly unlikely that anyone other than humans is down there.
But I imagine, like, because that's like a continent, that there are settlements within that continent, even though they're
Yes.
not the ports that.
There are settlements inland, yeah. The major cities are what's marked on the map. So it's not terribly odd that there'd be some village that you have uncharted on your maps, but teacher figured out what it is.
A weapon? You mean where people build
yeah, when I say that, it sounds slightly wrong. I say it in a slightly different accent. And I'm like, there's something down, it's a weapons research facility. Like the accent that I use changes ever so slightly.
Yeah.
Like the words are not quite.
And the way you put it
Common.
together very simply is,
Yeah.
you know, the buildings that are there look like they are workplaces, and they
Yes.
are obviously firing what, by a comparison to the surrounding area, is clearly an advanced experimental weapon. So, like, it's not hard. This isn't a town. It's not a major city that would have some fancy weapon. It's in the middle
Yes.
of nowhere. So,
Teacher, if
This
you will, what's the odds that they are shooting at us or just testing a weapon?
I'd say the odds are extremely good they're shooting at us.
Now, there was an issue with other ships like us being used by orcs. What's the odds that they think we're an orc ship?
I haven't the foggiest idea of that one, Captain.
Well, I would like to know who's shooting at me. Would
As
you guys?
would I. This is wonderful. This means that we're getting closer to some sort of major transportation hub.
Yes, and I wonder if there's a cannon there that we could outfit with our to the Wayfarer.
And anyway, we are still climbing, right? Into the sky.
yeah, that has begun.
I
Yeah.
would like to take another look to see if I can tell if that weapon's getting ready to fire again, so I have a few seconds warning.
Someone's doing something with it. A crew of men is doing something with it.
They're getting ready to fire again.
And I asked teacher, do they look human?
Can I see that from that far?
As far as you can tell, they're humans.
As far as I can tell.
It's getting pretty distant at this
I
point.
wanted
Do
to.
orcs look significantly... Have I met an orc yet?
You haven't. Everyone else has. Orcs are.
Well, I'm going to
humanoid.
ask. Yeah,
Yeah.
I just haven't.
Okay,
So
what
do
I
orcs look significantly different than humans? Because they look human to me.
From this distance, I don't think any of you would be, even with the spyglass, would be.
I'm
able to
going
tell.
to have the crew prepare barrels of pitch, set them on fire, and throw them overboard and try to hit the facility.
At
Wait,
this
Captain,
height,
what
this
if it's friendly fire?
Friendly fire? Well,
This is Gertie, by the way. Captain, you said yourself the orcs were using flying ships. The low-light enemy, they were using flying ships. The Admiralty has been sending messages. What if they just think we're the bad guys?
I will also add it is extremely unlikely that you'll hit from this high up.
Captain,
Another explosion.
all
goes
my
off.
dreams
Captain, if you want,
go awry.
Captain, if you want, I can go investigate.
I would not do that.
I think it's a good idea, Captain.
I think it's a great idea too. Eddie, if you want to go,
I turn into the most good-looking human I can think of,
It's you with more scars.
and I,
But no, actually, it's the scars you have, but they coalesce into like one big one that just comes right down.
and I take the wings out, and I go,
Backflip over the side.
yeah,
and then I'm
and I
like,
start flying down.
evasive maneuvers, crew.
Wing human change shape.
Yes. Don't your people change shape?
He can change his shape and he has wings.
Yes, Eddie is quite
Fascinating.
All right, I'm flying down.
Yeah, down you go.
He's been marked by destiny.
Are you going to? You say you're flying, but you're doing kind of
Well,
free
It's
fall.
no, it's
Gliding?
the Superman
yeah, because right now I'm doing the glide down,
Okay.
and then
Riding
if a cannon comes at me,
updrafts.
I'm gonna go whoosh and try to dodge stuff.
Okay.
You know.
Are you aiming for right where the cannon is, or are you going to try and land a little bit away and sneak in, or what? Or land on the roof of a building?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get as close as I can without, them seeing me.
Okay, so in order to do that, because these guys are shooting up, so they're obviously looking that way. In order to do that, you'd have to do like a pretty wide arc off to the side and then come in low in order to get out of their line of sight. I'll call this a sneak plus dex to see if you can successfully get away from the Wayfarer without being seen. And now roll notice for them.
So 2,
So this is an opposed roll against the number they just rolled.
6, 7. I got 8.
You have failed, they see you.
All right. Well, they see me, but they haven't hit me.
No. But you do notice that they are, one of them points at you, like he saw you go off to the side when you left the Wayfarer. He came out of the clouds and they were looking up and one of them just saw you.
Okay. Well, do I notice that?
Yes, you see that happen.
All right. Well,
You
at
see
that
it
point,
going
if I know the cover is blown, I'm just gonna change my trajectory and just try to go straight for them.
Okay.
But I'm gonna try to use like a white sash I have on me
Okay.
and try to signal like this.
Okay. They make no effort to aim the giant thing at you. What they do is they call other men. People come out, weapons are drawn. When they see you wave that, nobody fires. But you are facing probably 20 guys.
Okay.
Firing squad.
All right. I come
All
down.
men? Just out of curiosity.
I come
or-
down very
Irrelevant.
like the most angelic way possible. And come down. And I say, "Fear not, I am not your enemy."
Roll for bullet holes. No, that's a D100. Who are you?
My name is Eddie
Bones?
Bones.
God damn.
So well known.
17 guys go, the cursed man.
Have you heard the new song?
Fucking dude.
No.
Yes, there's a new song about me that's been coming around.
You're just a pop star now?
We've been here for a long time. Someone else goes, shh.
And I say, I bring peace. My captain is up above, and we need your help.
Someone,
I'm sure you know I'm sure you know about my exploits.
Someone comes out of the one of the buildings. This guy's older, has a. I don't know if Eddie would know military ranks by looking, but it's clearly like a fancier uniform than anyone you've seen. Comes out, he's got a cane, claps it on the ground, on a stone a couple times. Says, "Put away your weapons, men. We got it wrong." He walks up to you. Says, "I am Fleet Admiral Cornfall."
Eddie Bones.
Yeah, I figured that when you flew in. Started talking about your song.
You want to hear it?
No.
It's quite good.
Do you want to hear mine?
Yeah, sure.
In my age, well, I can't sing it. I'd have to go get somebody. But in my day, all the men who had a little extra money would hire bards to write songs about their exploits.
I do the same thing.
Right, I figured that. We heard that you did.
If you want, we could do like a collab.
No, I don't think so. My songs are 20 years old.
I love the classics.
I take it by your presence that that's the Wayfarer.
And I say, that it is.
My apologies. We made an erroneous assumption.
I do not fault you. There are a lot of ships that have been flying lately.
Indeed, and only one on our side, it seems.
I look around.
think.
I look around. I want to get a closer look at these guys. Is it just all men?
Actually, yeah. I'll go ahead and say it is all men here.
Okay, and they're all wearing like military uniforms?
They're not necessarily in uniform. They're in work clothes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I've never seen these kind of clothes before.
I mean, they're not dressed weird or anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I say,
The leader is clearly a high-ranking military man.
I say, well, we are traveling from low light. There, this might sound like a lot.
Dragons?
Yes,
Yeah, I heard.
we've came across 5 of them. One took out nearly our entire fleet.
I'm aware.
Right now, we're on a course to notify as many as we can about these dragons.
We've sent messages to every port.
Good. But
That's how I know. A message came here.
but we need as much help as we can find.
Well, we have been developing this weapon since Lowlight was taken. It was secret. It was a secret project, but now that the flying ships and dragons are becoming public knowledge, I suppose it can be declassified, at least to someone who already has a flying ship. We're building cannons that can shoot you out of the sky.
I can see that. Have you used this against any dragons yet?
No, it barely works. That was the most successful pair of shots we've ever done.
How is this cannon powered?
The same as a regular cannon. The difference is in the ammunition that we put in it and in the shaping of the interior barrel. It's very carefully machined to impart more stability to the trajectory of the projectile.
I see. Have you seen the folk from, was it Quick? Quick.
Yeah.
Have you seen the folk from there?
I don't know that place.
Some of them have come to our ship and they are in need of help, saying that
They came to the Wayfarer.
yes, they flew to us. They're flying folk.
They have a flying ship,
No, they're flying bird people.
like you.
Like me, but actually birds.
Can I help you with something?
Maybe we can help each other. Is it all right if I tell my captain to come down here with the Wayfarer? And maybe you guys can discuss plans.
Well, that seems like a good idea if the captain would like to visit. However, I don't know that there's much I can do. This is a simple research facility. We saw a flying ship. We thought there was an invasion. We said to ourselves, hey, did they fly over the wrong place?
We might be able to learn things from each other. Our ship does fly with a machine. We don't quite know how it works.
Invite your captain down.
Okay. All right. Well, Eddie's gonna fly back up, and Captain, I've spoken with the man in charge. He would like to see you.
Who is the man in charge?
What was his name again?
Fleet Admiral Cornfall.
Fleet Admiral.
What a fucking name. I love that guy.
And he's developing weapons for the Navy or for
Yes,
one
it was
particular
an
country?
Aquadorian uniform.
Yeah.
He's with the Navy.
Yeah, he's making weapons, but he's also trying
Right, it's a Navy guy. I hate the men in uniform.
But I say, Captain, they're making.
Prefer them out of uniform.
They're making.
Golden and shiny.
Yeah.
I say, Captain, but they're making weapons that could possibly hurt the dragons.
Well, I'm very interested in that cannon. Did you see how high it almost shot
Yeah,
us?
exactly. We should go down and at least have a meeting with them, Captain.
Well,
I don't say anything, but I am just standing over your shoulder like,
Yeah.
I think they got lost in the conversation a bit. There was a second shot. It
Yes.
missed you underneath. It was low as you were
like,
traveling.
well, let's go down and maybe we could do like a little exchange of ideas. They help us improve our guns or our cannons, and maybe, yeah, they could give us an apology cake.
All right.
They might give you an apology hardtack.
Let's.
With meeples.
So you're going to bring the Wayfarer down, or are you going to have Eddie fly you?
We are going to go ahead and sell down.
Yeah.
Okay. Gruk says to you, why we descend?
We are going to meet the people who shot at us.
Bad.
No, they're humans.
Yeah.
Bad. They shoot at us.
I say, don't worry, it was a mistake. They did not mean to.
An enemy of our people have started to use flying ships, and so they thought we were the enemy ship.
Yes.
I don't know if you know of orcs.
Bad.
Yes, very bad.
I don't know if you know of dragons.
Dragon? No.
Yeah, well, they're these huge flying. Do you know lizards?
One lizard on Quirk. Keep in small bowl, feed leaves.
Okay, think about a
You have
lizard.
one. Where did it come from? If there's only one.
No one know. Been in royal family for many years.
We have to go there.
It's
For
a
that
royal
one
lizard.
lizard?
Yes.
It's a
Wait,
royal
Well, not
lizard.
just for the lizard.
Wait, you said it's been in the. But lizards don't live that long. How could it be interesting?
This one does.
Huh. Hold that. Hold that
Quirk is an
thought.
odd place.
Yes, I can
Quirky.
see that.
But don't worry, they won't shoot us at us again.
I get a coin for that one. For figuring out the fun. Thank you. That in the cup.
No, they won't shoot at you. They are disarming the cannon.
And Prime Crew, it might be good for you to meet one of the leaders of our peoples, especially since Quirk is in some trouble.
Quirk?
Yes, Quirk.
All right, so the Wayfarer descends. Do you come out? Who do you come out with, Sally? By yourself?
Well, I come.
Yes.
Okay.
And Brother Briar,
If you lead me.
of course. Teach, if you could stay on board and keep in. No. Very well. Just don't be your quirky self, hopefully. And
Quirk.
and Prime, we bring one of the Prime.
I will quickly shift over to you and offer my arm under yours. Be like, I'm making myself useful.
Fine, you could be Brother Briar's seeing machine.
I just
machine.
need guidance walking. There's no seeing machine. Please don't be weird about that.
I didn't think it was weird, but
All right, you come aboard, and Admiral Cornfall meets you.
Admiral Cornfall, I presume.
Sally One Eye, I presume.
You presume correctly. So, is this quite a facility you have here?
Indeed, thank you. It's quite a ship you have up there. It's hard to tell scale from below, but it seems quite large.
God, just make out already.
I immediately drop. I just say very quickly, "You're okay, right?" And immediately I'm
And I'm like,
going over to the machine.
I
Check it
suppose
out.
I
The
will-
can.
You are prevented.
I would. Oh, I am.
You definitely are prevented from approaching the experimental.
Yes.
I'm like,
military
teach,
weapon,
teach, let's do introductions first.
But it's-
Introductions first.
okay. Of
I'm like-
course. Of course.
Like, Admiral, may I introduce some of my passengers and crew? This is our teacher. She just came aboard fairly lately. I mean, soon, quickly. This is
Enchanté, madame.
Merci beaucoup. Je ne parle beaucoup de français, mais no.
Cool.
okay. And you know Eddie Bones?
Yes, occurs to me.
Yes. And this is Brother Briar, late of Linomere.
Brother Briar, Linomere, I thought I recognized your accent.
Howdy.
And
From there myself, long ago.
Brilliant.
Indeed.
And recent passengers, or I should say guest, is Prime Crow from Quirk,
Yeah,
from Beyond the Grey Sea.
I was waiting for you to introduce that one. This is a person.
This is apparently a bird person from...
I am Kruk.
Yes, he is Crick.
I am Prime of Quirk.
From what we can make out, he is the leader, or one of the leaders of this island nation. He could probably tell you that their island nation has seen a...
Disaster! His wings go up and flap around for
Yes,
emphasis.
an infestation of the undead.
Flying undead.
Quirkon, Who? Dead? Raise up? Walking? Flying? Fighting?
I feel
fighting?
like we might be getting ahead of ourselves. I feel like any good conversation might start with a good meal.
Not unless you brought one with you.
Any meal that you offer us is a good meal to us.
Well, let's see what's in the boxes. Yeah, you have a bunch of dried bullshit eaten by military men, none of whom can cook.
I appreciate your hospitality. Now, I just wanted to get the friendlies out of the way, just so we could get ourselves a little more acclimated to one another before we move on to business.
Was that a question?
Oh, no question at all. Just where I come from, we prioritize meals and sitting with one another rather than going straight into conversations of what we need and what we don't need.
Well, that's certainly commonplace among the Admiralty, but typically there'd be an actual meal, not hardtack and jerky.
Well, whatever you serve is your own hospitality, and we appreciate whatever you offer.
Indeed. At this point, you guys are sitting around his office eating. Kruk is like just sniffing things. The hardtack, he sees a weevil crawl out of it, and he's like,
And
I'm surprised you don't do more hunting around this area, Admiral. Is everyone in your facility just not allowed to go outside?
well, we've been working on what till today was a secret project for many months. The surrounding area is not great for hunting. We send some men out from time to time, but as far as leaving these shores, no. Don't do that.
what's the name of this project, sir?
Well, that is classified. Why do you ask?
Well,
We don't mean to intrude.
yes, it's just we might know more if we knew what the project was called.
It's called Project Destiny. No, it's not.
Can I sort of retroactively, sorry, we moved it inside before I had a chance to call what I wanted to do, which was
Sure.
from down below take a closer look at the apparatus, at the machine, and see if I can tell if this is purely technology that I have seen in this world or if there is something else going on.
Excuse me. You can see, I would say because you are now standing near it, you can see the ammunition. And it is basically just a big rifle with
Okay.
exploding bullets.
Impressive, but nothing
Yeah, it's
indicating.
it is not. It is 100 years more advanced than other things around, but not 1,000,
No.
not 500, just
Fascinating.
maybe 100.
I would like to do a second check if I can, and let me know if I can roll for this, as these good folk are all talking, just to scan over the people that I see in the area and try to identify which ones are the soldiers and which ones are the scientists or the weapons developers. Just kind of trying to puzzle out who are sort of the grunts and who are the more high level, like softer hand.
Well, Admiral Cornfall obviously is the honcho. There are guys who are scribbling things in notebooks.
Classic.
There's like 3 of those guys, and then everyone else seems to be labor with varying degrees of understanding of what is being done.
Okay, very good. I just make a mental note of those 3 individuals and go back to cut back.
Now, we don't want to intrude on or push for this name. That is not what we're trying to do. But as you are aware of the dragon situation,
Indeed.
we want to press the matter of safety for, well, being that you have been to Linnermere before, the Creed of Tekoa, wanting to push this idea of unity within Aklador and the wider world, to ensure that everyone has safety from threats.
You're a follower of the Creed,
Yes.
as am I. Brother, I don't know if you remember me.
It's
I haven't been home in 20-odd years.
It's been a while. I will attest to that. Machu, remind me.
Well, I remember you. You came along not too long before I left home the last time. It is because of you that I came to believe in the unity of all people. It is because of you that I came to serve in the military. I want to thank you for putting me on the path that I'm on.
Of course.
If not for you, I don't know who I'd be or where. But that is not a matter for today. Today, I need to know why it is that the Wayfarer flew over my top secret facility.
Well, I wanted to take a good look at the people who were shooting at my ship.
We shot at your ship because you flew over.
Admiral, we are all here under peace, if you may.
I'm sharing
Right.
a meal with you. I just want to know why you're here.
Well, like I said, we were on our way to the bird folks' land, and we were going to help them.
It was happenstance.
Happenstance.
Admiral,
The
you were-
only flying ship run by non-Araguan humans happens to fly over the one place in Aklador where weapons are being developed.
Well, if you want to talk about coincidence, sir, I have plenty of stories to tell you, because I've been through a lot of coincidences for the past several months that I would love to tell you about.
Eddie Bones, I'm not accustomed to being interrupted in my own office.
Excuse me.
We apologize. This is your space, and it is sacred to you.
I'm a little touchy. The weapon's very close to completion, and it was a very nerve-wracking few minutes there.
Understandable.
Perhaps the question is, why is your facility here? We are here because we are on a straight line from, I can't remember the name.
Linnermere.
Linnermere to
Swerkwell.
Swerkwell.
Squirtwell. And that path took us directly over your facility. We weren't even aware of you until you shot at us.
He is going to furrow his brow and pull out a map. I'll be. We never took into account the way flying ships can move over land. When we chose this location, we put it here because it's away from any major ports. We did not think about the fact that the line of travel need not be the same for an airborne vessel.
Well, would you? Yes, so happenstance.
You
Admiral.
are fleeing lowlight, I take it.
Well, we've already fled Lowlight, as it is now run by dragons. There's not much we can do there, except for find and research solutions to defeat dragons.
Which, if I might say, as fortuitous as this is on happenstance, your weapon is of interest to me, and since you believe in the Creed of Tekoa, you understand the greater use this might be in defeating such a large threat.
I will tell you how the Creed of Tekoa informs my military career. He is going to take off his hat and remove his coat and set it aside. A member of the Admiralty is not permitted to express this particular political belief in any official capacity. Therefore, I have set aside my official raiment. I believe that the Acladorian Alliance is only the first step towards true unification of all of the city-states in Aclador. It may not be in my lifetime, but one day humanity will live under a single unified government. It will act as one.
Sally starts laughing at this point. Oh my goodness. You actually think all people could be in unity and get along together that way?
It has happened before.
Oh, I'm sure it has, and look where we are now.
Well,
If I know anything about people, is that people will disagree and not...
disparate political foreseeings aside, I tell you that to tell you this. I oversee this project with the express intention of using it to help all of humanity. However, it is not ready. We have but one prototype, and we have never hit a target with it.
Wait,
We've come very close.
Indeed,
what does exactly unity mean?
it means no more than what it says. The allied Acladorian states live in a form of unity, but still struggle with disparate governments, bureaucracy, red tape. You get things out of the way, you get things done.
And
What-
also believed a portion of this, by the way.
Sir, if it's okay if I may ask,
Yes, Eddie, please speak.
would it be all right if we could take a closer look at this machine of yours? Maybe we can help you improve it in some way.
Under your supervision, of course.
Yes, that's fine.
Are you ballistics experts?
I point to teacher.
I am
Sometimes.
not. I am not, but our teacher does know a lot about technology.
What was your name again?
I'm simply called Teacher.
Yes.
If you wish, you can call me Teach.
Most of the crew do.
Teach. The young people these days, they all have funny names.
That they do. That they do.
Okay.
Simpler times back then.
Indeed. Why can't they all be named Cornfall or Corinthian?
You know, good traditional names.
Strong family.
Too many syllables.
What's wrong with Jonathan?
I had a friend named
I named my pet fish that.
Haberdash.
You had a friend named Haberdash?
Haberdash, yeah.
You must be from Yariel.
But anyway, maybe she could help you.
Okay, I'll tell you what. You may speak with our lead designers. If they think what you have to say is of value, we will take it under advisement.
That sounds great.
That sounds wonderful.
All right. So you guys kind of pushed for this meeting.
Yep.
I feel like you haven't asked this dude for anything. Like, what did you want to talk to him about, really?
I just wanted to look the person who shot at me in the eye.
Okay.
Word.
Yeah, right now I think we're more interested about how this thing works because it could help us against
Yeah.
the dragons.
So,
yeah.
what you're getting from him is, yes, obviously, that's why it's
Yeah.
being built, but at the same time, he's not under any obligation to give it to you, randos.
Absolutely.
No, yeah, I know.
Here's, if I ever find a moment where it's just the two of us, I'm gonna
You can
say,
arrange that. You can ask for it if you want to do so outright.
yeah, I do ask for it, and when we're aside, I bring up I say,
There is an opportunity for these folk to head back to, well, to Lowlight. And in that, there's going to be what I imagine a ferocious battle against these dragons. Now, whether or not this machine is finished by then, and it doesn't have to be, something that comes to mind is taking this same route over this facility. And during that time, once again, whether or not it is finished, having your weapons immediately attacking whatever is above you.
I am going to have to discuss that with the rest of the Admiralty. I meant it when I said before that the weapon isn't ready.
I believe
It
you.
is not our intention to deploy one of these things. We wish to outfit cities with them. These surface to air ballistics, they will protect our settlements. They are too large to be mounted on a ship, but they can be, if they work, they can be deployed en masse to protect against air assault. However, we designed and built this thing without ever having heard of dragons. I can promise you that if one of those missiles ever hits the wooden hull of a ship, it will go right through. I do not know that it would harm a magical flying lizard.
Well, that's for the future, I suppose. My next question, as we finish up here, is if you could give me 5 minutes to just present to your men.
Present.
Yes.
Oh, to
the Creed of Tekor.
I cannot do that in my official capacity. It is part of the Navy's charter that commanding officers cannot impose their cultural beliefs on their underlings. However, I am equally forbidden to stop them from listening to you.
Understood.
Admiral, I don't know if this is the only facility developing weapons, but I'm interested in the Wayfarer not getting shot at by any more long-range ballistics inadvertently. Would it help if we painted the underside of our hull a certain color?
It might, now that you mention it. I have already sent word that you are traveling west and that you are flying over land and in general what has happened.
Much appreciated then.
I can see what color paint we have available, and if it's bright enough, make known what your underside looks like.
I think that might be that's reasonable. We can do that, certainly.
Brother Briar, do you think I may have a word with you in private?
Absolutely.
What time of day is it right now?
Roll that. Late afternoon.
And how long has it been since the last full moon?
We're nowhere near it.
Nowhere near it?
Yeah, we're in the 20s, I think.
Okay. But it's been like a couple weeks at least?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me check for sure, but yeah, it's been a while.
If you could do me the favor of leading me.
Sure. And I'll grab a hold of you. I take you outside for a second. I just want to speak to you privately for a moment. And Eddie takes you outside.
Sorry, it's day 21, so it's been 6 days, which means it's basically almost 3 weeks until the next one.
Okay. And you said right now it's daytime? No nighttime.
Late
yeah,
afternoon.
it's late afternoon. Yeah,
Late afternoon.
sun is still up.
Okay. And
How may I be of service to you?
I just thought it was kind of interesting what you were saying for a second. This. What was that thing you said to him? Teach the men about what?
The creed of Takoa, of brotherhood.
Is this like a religion?
It's not a religion, no.
And then what is it?
It is a way of being.
So it's kind of like a religion then.
No. The basis of a religion is this faith in a greater being.
Do you believe in a greater being?
And greater beings exist, so I believe in all of them, yes.
In all of them, really?
All are accepted into unity, into brotherhood, into Takoa. We are all striving to be a part of
Is
each other.
there a couple that come to mind that you hold dear?
Well, being that I'm with you, I have heard that you worship, what's her name, Nakashi?
Yes.
And that one comes to mind. I don't pray to her, if that's what you're asking.
Would you be willing to give it a shot?
No.
What if I told you that if you prayed to Nakashi, it could possibly reinvigorate you, maybe?
I am already as invigorated as I need to be. I gain my strength through the faith of togetherness, through the belief that we were created and will continue to be created into brotherhood.
Well, might I ask you to just have a little bit of faith in me then? And just be with me for a moment as I pray to Nakashi. Just take my hand for a moment.
I'll follow your experiment, but in the same vein, give me a moment to speak about the Creed of Takoa to you.
Sure. Would you like to go first, or?
No, please, be my guest.
All right. All right, so Eddie takes your hand into mine, and I start praying to Nakashi. And at that moment, I start to focus on my healing, and I pray and I say, show him your power, Nakashi. Show him that you are the one, and you are best. And I'm gonna use limb restoration.
Okay.
Only expert healers can do this after passing level 8. Regenerate a missing limb or organ from the target you are touching, including physical disabilities.
Whoa.
And I try to restore your sight.
Okay. I need a magic check from each of you. And for Corinthian, please add Constitution.
Okay.
For Eddie, please add Wisdom.
How many coins do we have right now?
You guys are rolling opposed right now, and make that clear. So coins are not available because you'd have to agree unanimously.
Okay.
All right, that's fine.
I am gonna give myself a +1. So that's 13.
Okay.
So I got 7 on the die, and what you said was adding to it? Magic?
Magic and Wisdom.
All right, so 8, 9. That's 9. I can't add any of my healing to this? Because this is technically a healing spell. I could maybe use that instead of magic.
No, I gotta go with the check I called for.
I mean,
Because it's a spell, it's separate from your healing ability. It's a different ability. You already cast the spell. What's happening here is there's something abnormal about the way it should work in this instance that you're not aware of. You feel an incredible itching, burning pain in your eye sockets. I'm going to call for a physical save from you. This is going to be at a -3, and if you fail it, you are going to scream out loud.
Natural 20.
Nat 20. It is.
Wow.
So you suck it up. Eddie Bones, you though can see that he is in enormous pain.
I bite the inside of my cheek so much that I bleed.
Yeah, and his sight is not restored.
You do see my physical frame kind of crumble a little. I grab your shoulder and kind of just pull you in and say, "Son, I would refrain from healing me in that sense.
By the way, I don't think you can tell, but as you speak, Eddie, you see blood trickling out from under the blindfold.
I am not a cripple just because I cannot see. I have lived like this for quite some time, and I will remain like this until my demise. Do you understand me?"
Eddie pulls you closer. Says, "It doesn't have to be this way, brother."
Once again, just because I am blind does not mean I am weak. Do not try to heal me like this again. Respect my wishes as I respect yours.
I hope you know I only tried to help with my...
And I understand your intentions are pure. You are a wise man in your own way, and I see that and appreciate that. Do not see people who are crippled as weak.
I never said you were weak.
By your own attempt, without asking me what you were going to do, you saw me as weak. You do not think me strong because I am blind. I have my strengths. Leave me to them.
Hey, you guys have been out here a really long time. You said you were just going to be a minute.
I let you go. We're going to be up right now. Thank you.
What happened to your eyes?
There's nothing's the matter, but I'm doing fine.
Did someone eat them?
Not that I can remember. Possibly at the womb.
Did Eddie tell you a really sad story? Because he has a lot of tragedy in his backstory.
That he
we
does.
just all like sticking out of the door, like.
Yeah, there's
Eddie's gonna stay outside and just do some more praying.
That he does.
is actually going to come over to teacher.
Oh,
You are a smart human.
sometimes.
Do you know
And sort of.
stories of dead flying?
Where I come from, those are only fairy tales.
Where?
Where do I come from?
Where?
I don't know.
Then how you know fairy tales? How?
I just know. There are some things I remember and some things I don't. Let me try. And I was going to do this when I met the scientist, but I'll do it right now. I'm going to commit processing
Yep.
and over and augment cognition for the rest of the day, like I just kind of roll back in my head and kick my brain into higher gear, and my intelligence attribute is now 18.
Okay.
And I have a +2 to intelligence for the rest of the
And
day.
what do you intend to do with this?
So the first thing I want to do is I'd like to do a know check to see if what I can remember, if I can't remember anything specifically about flying dead.
Oh, okay.
So if I can give this poor guy some more information.
Yeah.
And then probably not. That's going to be just a 6.
6. Did you add an attribute?
Yes.
Which one?
Oh, well, wait. I added my intelligence attribute.
Okay.
And I rolled a 4, and I'm at 0 for no.
All right. Yeah. So you don't remember anything.
Yeah, I
You have a
searched
vague
my-
sense, especially having seen it yourself not long ago, that it's not right, but you don't have any information.
I say, I'm sorry, I wish I remembered more.
Sorry. I thought because you can fix super cannons that you would know.
Sometimes I only know, well, most of the time, I only know what I can do when I try it. So I'm going to go try to fix a super cannon. And I will go ahead.
If you
Yes.
don't know name, home, self, how are you leader of ship?
Oh, I'm not the leader.
Not the leader, a leader. 5 come down. Me guess. Captain? Other guess? Why you?
I'm also a guest.
Okay. He will now move off to speak to Eddie.
All right.
Bird human?
Oh, Eddie's still outside praying.
He doesn't understand what you're doing, so he's just going to talk to
Yeah.
you while you do it.
Nice.
Bird human? You here?
Eddie kind of like finishes what he's saying and just says, "Yes, Ka, was it? Cool. Sorry.
Well, what happened with blind human?
I was just trying to help him, but it seems that not everyone wants help.
It's true. You try fix blind?
I don't know how you could see that, but yes, I try to help him.
No,
But you could-
I not see, but say that you heal his body
Yes, I did.
and then the blood from the eyes.
It is a strange thing that I've a strange power that I've come to know in my travels, and I owe it to my god Nakashi.
Nakashi,
Yes.
Nakashi, quick, God.
Really?
Yes, pray, Nakashi.
You're probably the first one I've met that's known Nakashi, besides me.
Glorious. Eagle matron. Heal all.
Eddie goes for a hug. It's oh. Well, then you realize what I was trying to do. I was trying to give his sight back, but he didn't want it.
Oh. Power should still work, though.
Yeah, it should, but that was my first time trying it, so maybe something went wrong.
Maybe.
Do you have a church for Nakashi up there at your land?
Yes. All QueerCon who not dead in church now.
Oh, I would love to see that place.
Doors barred, dead outside. Must get back.
If I could, I would go there right now, but I need to stay with the captain. But as soon as we're done here, we'll go straight there.
Is long journey, exhausted from flight. When go back, must be able to fight.
Yes. Please, if you want, you could tell your friends to come join me as I pray to Nakashi some more.
They will do that.
So Sally also wants to ask the Admiral, I'm fascinated by how far your cannon was able to shoot. Might you be able to maybe give us some tips on how to make our cannon shoot farther and faster?
Oh, that's good.
Well, seeing as how your teacher is supposed to be helping my guys, I don't know what I can tell you that she's not gonna
Well,
know.
maybe a little exchange of knowledge then.
Well, let's see what the four of them come up with together.
I'd like to go ahead and pick that up. And...
Yeah.
All right.
So you are going to meet with those guys.
I do.
They do explain some things to you. I will have you roll fix plus intelligence on this.
All right. Where is my... okay, so that's my work. Okay.
Yeah.
6 plus intelligence. That's cocked.
That's cocked, yeah.
That's gonna be a 9 plus 2, so 11 for
Cool.
fix.
Their principles are correct. The barrel is providing spin to the missile as it exits, which helps stabilize its flight, which means it will fly straighter for farther, and that's why they can shoot up so high. The reason they can't shoot higher is because they have not accounted for the differential in air pressure.
Yeah.
The missiles are exploding because the containers are basically breaching early from the air pressure drop as they go up.
I will attempt to explain this theoretically to them, and if they don't grasp it immediately, volunteer, perhaps you can, Eddie can fly you up.
No, they get it.
Oh, they get it?
They understand pressure because that's how cannons work. An intense
course.
amount of pressure fires a bullet out. So
Very nice.
they don't fly. So the idea that air pressure is low or higher, that is news to them. But they understand what you're saying.
Very good. And in return, I would like to kind of get a sense. I'm going to try to extract from them how they figured out the concept of rifling. If this is just parallel development, and I'm curious who made this big jump in tech and why. And how.
So to be clear, 100 years-ish is not a big jump technologically. You know, that's within one person's lifetime. So they did not come up with the concept of rifling. The concept has existed for a long time, but machining it is hard work in a pre-industrial society. What they tell you is that handheld rifles exist. They are basically, nobody has mass produced them. There's a handful of them out there that have been created as experiments. It's not a new idea. It's new within the last 100 years or so, but it's not brand new. What they are doing that's new is trying to apply the concept to a cannon. And that's barely working. So that's what they tell you. This concept of rifling isn't their idea. They got it from the fact that this concept is known and exists.
Okay. All right. I'll take a look at their machining as well, what they're using as their tool to calibrate, the rifling. And are they just carving it by hand? Do they have
They have built a machine where basically they superheat the metal with fire, and they put this device, like a drill bit, basically into the bore of the thing, and that's what they're doing.
Very nice. So I will go ahead and that can be the scene right there then, unless they have any additional questions for me. They got something out of me, and I definitely got something from them.
Yeah. So what you got from them is that rifling is a known concept among weapons designers.
Yes.
It may be that you rank and file laymen don't know what that is, but guys like this have known what that is for a while.
And the challenge is that this is a pre-industrial society, and mass producing is challenging.
Right.
Got it.
After that scary
Yeah.
situation, I compose myself and go outside. Seeing that everyone's working, I kind of create a small... Actually, no, I'm not going to create a dais. I'm one of them. And straighten up my back and say in a loud voice, brotherhood is a difficult thing to come into. We work and toil, and it all feels like it's for nothing at times.
I'm sorry, let me pause for a second. Are any of you going to go listen to Brother Breyer's speech?
I would say Eddie is so entranced with his bird friends right now that he's not going to make it to the speech.
I think that I am also deep in it with the 3 scientists, and we're not there. None of us.
Sally goes, but more as a skeptic.
Stand in the back.
Yeah.
Okay. Brotherhood is a difficult thing to come into. We work and toil, and it feels like it's for nothing. Our efforts, our work, as though nobody notices. It's lonely at times, even with others beside us. We seek to be a part of things by joining things, even such as the Navy, the military, pirates, all of this. And still, it's lonely. The reason that the universe chose to create life, and the reason that some of that life chose to become intelligent was because of connection. You cannot choose unity if you cannot choose at all. And thus, choice was made possible. As we grew and suffered and learned and thrived, more and more of us set aside our old hatreds and ancient battles until enough of them, us, did so, that the great empire came into being, uniting all of Archonia in glorious, unified society that sought only knowledge and peace. We worked only to work for each other, not for our lonesome. But we felt it. It rippled through time and space. One day men failed and turned their backs on this spirit of brotherhood. Thus it was that the empire was both lost and forgotten in the time before times. But unity can become real again, allowing this true and benevolent nature of intelligent life, that which once united all the world under the empire of Archonia. You need neither give up your gods nor worship any new ones, for unity is a philosophy, an ideal of peace and contentment. Isn't that what we seek? To be content? To feed our family, to feed our brothers? This is a setting aside of hatred, of violence for its own sake, a self-examination of your world in a world that can elevate you above yourself. Brotherhood is within you, and if it is not, you may let it in if you choose.
This is the creed of Tekoa. Thank you.
Please roll Connect plus Charisma.
That's gonna be a failed roll, and I get to re-roll that. 6, 7, 8, 10.
Okay. Roll a d4.
3.
You gain 3 converts from the general crowd. They sort of come to you as the meeting sort of breaks up, and they make arrangements to speak to you later. But there's a 4th person, a young man who's in the stationed here with the rest of the military. Comes up to you and says, "Brother, can I speak to you alone?"
Absolutely. And your name is?
They call me Bobby.
Bobby. Pleasure to meet you. You can call me Corinthian.
Okay. Can we go over here?
Yes.
I wanted to ask you about the things that you were saying about brotherhood. Is it brotherhood or is it unity?
I don't see a difference.
Well, what about sisters?
Absolutely.
It's just a little hard for me because I was brotherhood is why I joined the Navy. You know, I didn't have that. I didn't have anything like that at home. And these guys, they are my brothers, but there's things I can't tell them. Like maybe I'm not their brother. Maybe I'm their sister.
Sister, you need not worry about things that are physical in nature. That is an obstruction of the things. Well, I'll be real with you. Men created this idea of separation and created a sort of caste system to, well, put themselves into power. Tekoa removes that.
I thought I had to do this to get in. But now the captain of the flagship is a woman. I don't know how she did it.
There's strength. And you're here. That's strength enough.
She is going to start crying, and you're going to get to talk to her about Tekoa all night.
Great.
All right. How long are you guys going to stay here?
Not long. Not over. We have to help the people of Quirk. Maybe like
A day?
half a day.
Enough to rest, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like one night at least.
Okay.
Plus, we don't stay long because the food here is terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, one night at least, and then we go back up on the ship and start heading towards Quirk, if that's okay.
Yeah, so let me bring up the map again, and we'll talk about ultimate destination versus where you're going right now. Let's see. So I'm nowhere near the right spot. Okay. So you guys, like I said, are kind of, I'm not sure exactly where I pointed before, but I'll say you're at the end of this dotted line here. Sort of between Littlemere and Swerkwell. Now, if you're going to go all the way to Quirk, that's from here to here.
Mm-hmm.
Man, they flew all the way over here. Damn.
Yeah.
In 4 days.
In 4 days. Now, what I said before was under full sail, the Wayfarer is faster than this. That assumes wind in your favor. And is also dangerous to stay under full sail, even on a regular seafaring vessel, for too long. Too much power into the sails can risk damaging the ship. So they got here in 4 days nonstop. The benefit of a ship is it doesn't need a rest. You have different shifts. The ship can keep traveling the whole time. You might not have the wind, though. So best guess, it'll be 5 days for you to get there. You might cut it to 4, maybe even 3 if you're really lucky. But it's a long way off. So do you want to stop anywhere first? There was talk of going to Crystal Shore to try and track down Grace Bonnie.
Do we have enough currently in our stores to get to Crystal Shore, bypassing Swarkwell?
Absolutely. I gave you 30 days of supplies.
Yeah, that's right.
This was off screen, by the way. This was off camera. Yeah. Last week, I told Yuri that we would, in between sessions, figure out how much the city of Lindermere gave you in stores. It was basically 30 days worth of food, 10 days worth of water. So if it's only going to take you 5 days to get to Quirk, you're good. You can go straight there. But it does mean bypassing these other plans here.
I would still like to just make a stop at Crystal Shore just to see if Grace is there. If she's not there, then we can keep going.
Yeah, I think that wouldn't take... It's on the way, so it wouldn't take long. And then...
Yeah, it's sort of on the way.
And if we stop by, we could still top off with whatever we need and maybe pick up an odd job or two.
Yeah. Now you're going through water pretty quick. Water's heavier than food. A ton of water is only 50 person days. You have 500 people on your ship, so you need 10 tons of water.
496, I think.
494, yeah. But you picked up some birdies, so 490, whatever.
That's the spirit.
488. Yeah, so you'll have to get water where you can. It's always a good idea to refill fresh water if you're at a spring or in a town. Yes, it is a giant crew. 500 is the max, and that's what we're at, basically, except for the 6 guys that died. But
Rest in peace.
yeah. So we're going to Crystal Shore next week.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So that's it for tonight.
Can I do one more thing before we call it?
Yeah.
When it's the next day and we're on the ship, I meet with Sally and I say, Sally, thank you for letting us go to Crystal Shore. I just want to make sure Grace is okay.
Well, Grace is almost like family now, I suppose.
Speaking of family, I feel like this ship and ours is... I've been on this ship for a long time and I feel like it's family to me. And things have been getting really emotional for me lately. But I just want to really thank you for everything you've done.
Well, Eddie Bones, we've gotten to know each other for a little bit now. A truer brother, if I had brothers, but I have a lot of cousins, but, a truer cousin I've never had.
That's the sense of vulnerability we need.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you noticed with Brother Briar, but his eyes were bleeding when I was speaking to him.
Yeah, I've been meaning to ask you about that. What happened? I know you have healing, so...
I was trying to heal his sight.
You can do that.
Well, it was my first time trying it, and I wasn't sure if it worked, but I wanted to ask you if you let me. Maybe I can heal your eye.
My eye is perfectly fine, right? and I switch it to the other side.
And I say, it's really?
It's a miracle!
One is far...
Wait a minute. This has been established multiple times before. I want you to roll to see if Eddie's joking or if he forgot.
Wait.
I know Alan forgot.
Yeah.
Has she ever told me?
Yes.
Yeah, it came up very early.
I said one was far-sighted and one was nearsighted.
She moved it early over on.
Yeah.
When you guys were fighting the zombies in the first arc.
There's been different situations.
The one eyes wear the eye patch as a...
I honestly thought when she said that way back then, I thought it was a joke.
Oh,
no.
That's even That's
even better.
That's better
Eddie
than
is-
either of my ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
so maybe at this point Eddie was like, that wasn't a joke.
I'm like, no, Eddie, I have one far-sighted and one nearsighted, and as you know, our patron god One Eye only has one eye, so my family wears an eye patch in honor of him.
Well, maybe I can make it so that you're no longer far or nearsighted.
You can do that?
I think so. It does. I think I can heal any limb back to where it was.
You can do that?
Yeah.
Shoots
Except
her
for one
arm.
time you tried, it didn't work. So
Yeah, except the one time I didn't work. But maybe if you let me, because I did feel like he was fighting against me when I tried it.
Wow.
But if you
I
let
might
me-
pray to Nakashi myself.
But if you let me, maybe it will go without a hitch.
next week, Sally One Eye, full healer.
Would it be okay?
Sure, give it a shot. But Eddie, I swear to God, if my eyes start bleeding, I'm going to...
Okay.
I know. I'm pretty sure as long as you don't fight it'll be fine.
Eddie, roll a luck save.
A luck save?
Yeah, your ability is going to just work, but there's something I might add to it.
Okay. Where's my...
Because you know something happens to me, One Eye's going to eat you.
Yeah. That's fine. Because Nakashi's with me. 18 on the die.
Okay, when you use this ability, you are able to do such a minor thing as correct her
Vision.
vision,
Yeah.
her
Better than LASIK.
her basically
Oculus
already fine
powers.
vision.
Yeah, well, but now she has 20/20.
Yeah, you can make that happen, but
Yeah.
as you begin to perform this magic, you sense another type of ailment within her body.
Oh.
My liver.
Not the liver, the chemical dependency itself. You can cure Sally's alcoholism.
Oh, I'm going to hate you.
Now,
Do it.
Now, I think, Eddie Bones, you
is
would know
growth.
in this moment that if you cure her chemical dependency, she will still be free to choose to start drinking again.
But will you say that as long as she's currently healed of her chemical dependency, she gets a bonus to her rolls because when she rolls a 1?
No.
Because this whole time,
Oh, that would have been great.
because this whole time we've been saying she rolls a 1 because she's drunk.
Nope.
I got to re-roll.
All right, well,
That's just a narrative element,
right,
as
well-
is the eye thing.
I heal it anyway because this is the first time this is going through
Yeah.
completely. So I just feel like I want to heal it as much as possible.
Sally, you feel weird. Your eyes are the same.
I squint. I'm like,
You feel like you've just got slightly more energy. You're not quite as tired.
wow, that's better than massage. You should do moonlight at a spa, Eddie Bones.
The real thing that's changed you haven't noticed yet, which is that you don't want to drink right now.
Or gamble?
Yeah, you're distracted, so you haven't noticed. No, you didn't clear
Yes,
your
you're
gambling.
Like
Gambling is
I don't know if I
built
heal.
in.
I don't know if
That's
I can.
psychosocial. So
I don't, yeah, I don't know if it heals mental things.
Yeah, well, there's like the physical dependency and the mental dependency. You only heal the physical part.
Yeah, physical.
I'm
To
a
our audience.
pirate.
She's
We-
gonna get it back because she
But-
We
has.
survive on rum. That's part of our daily
Well,
ration.
well, in a-
Like, give it a
well,
week
well,
and Sally's gonna be
well,
an alcoholic again.
Well, in a way, this might be great because now alcohol tastes like it when it first was.
Oh yeah,
to you.
maybe it'll be like the first time you
So
drink it.
when you
Yeah.
drink it for the first time, you're like, oh crap! Like it's at its full power again.
Oh no, does that mean I'm going to be a lightweight?
yeah, you are.
Yeah, you're lightweight.
To our audience, if
We'll
you're
see
thinking of
everyone
getting
next week.
if you're thinking of getting LASIK, don't do
right.
it. Just ask the healer.
We'll be back next week for a drunk